All right, everybody. We're back. Episode 21.
The new year.
The new year
Wait,
episode.
21 and 21?
Yeah.
That's all.
2021.
That's all
Did
they
you
were
guys hear
talking
about
about
that
out there. You missed it. You left the room. They
Oh,
were
you
like,
didn't
you
know
guys
that?
are about to do 21 on 21?
Nah.
And
I wasn't out there.
Oh,
apparently.
because I was going to bring it up first, and then Trish told everybody as soon as she
Yeah.
walked in.
Oh,
I guess you
no.
were out here or something.
I missed.
Nah,
I missed
you
the
were-
21 on
he was
I was
still
probably in
inside.
there with Bradley being big
Yeah.
mad.
Bradley was being different tonight.
He was too.
You get some of this in? Did you try
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
John?
but that's what I was
Yeah.
saying.
I was
My
letting
boss
that thing-
he got me some rye whiskey, so I'm trying to. I appreciate Scotch whiskey for what it is, bourbon for what it is, and I don't even know what distinguishes rye whiskey from everything else. Do you?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I
either.
don't know.
But I'm about to drink it tomorrow.
Better get on
so-
Netflix and watch that
Bring it to my
documentary. I
dad's
think they got
house.
like a documentary on, what is it, bourbon and whiskey or
Really?
something like that? Yeah, I think so.
I don't go on Netflix like that.
My dad gave me a book on different whiskeys
Yeah.
and bourbons. I gotta check it out, get some info.
Speaking of which, somebody got to make their own that just never did that.
I know. Well, because they want you to use. They said you can use vodka, and I can't drink vodka. So then I can get. What's the other?
Was Everclear, right?
Yeah, Everclear.
Grain alcohol.
Yeah, I can use that.
I don't know. Is there any other grain alcohol besides
Have you ever
Everclear?
had Everclear?
No.
Oh,
Well, I mean, to
Fucking
make your own
yeah.
whiskey.
Yeah, it starts as that, right?
Yeah.
It starts as a corn mash or whatever.
Yeah.
That's-
Yeah, and then it turns into whiskey somehow.
Yeah, you can get
I don't
crazy
know.
on Everclear.
John just
you
drank
try
it like it was fun.
I did. Cheers, fellas.
Cheers.
The 2021.
Try this out. I know.
21.
I missed it all. That's gonna have to sit for a hot second.
Yeah, so my dad was telling me
It's
how,
actually good smooth though.
Yeah.
how the barrels, you know how they char the barrels on the inside? They started doing that because there was like poor people that were making whiskey back in the day, and they needed barrels to soak it in, but all the barrels they had access to were the old fish barrels that came off of the ships that were ship fishermen's. So they had to figure out how they could still use them. So they burnt the inside of the barrel to get all the fish smell out of it, and they started making their whiskey in
You
it.
fucked up. You were just drinking.
Mm-hmm.
God.
And then he said people stopped.
Smell like shit.
stop drinking whiskey. Like all these people started drinking. Guys were drinking vodka and girls were drinking gin. So nobody was drinking whiskey like their dads were. So all these distilleries had this whiskey sitting in these charred oak barrels for 15, 20 years because all these people were drinking vodka and gin. And then they started breaking into these barrels and they're like,
Damn.
"What the fuck is this? Like, this is so much better."
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty fucking
Yeah.
cool.
hmm That's what this is. 15.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
what's
you
the
let
what's
it
the top
sit.
notch one? 'Cause I know they're
The
different.
blue.
Is
The blue, yeah.
Blue is the highest one.
I think they do 15 for that. I don't think I've ever drank anything over 15 years. I got my dad some 15-year Knob Creek for Christmas. It's like, that's bourbon, though.
Mhm.
That shit was good. It was
That's the
like-
one you were
That's the
texting me when I text you guys, right?
Yeah. Dude, it was so good. It, like, you smell it. It smells like vanilla and caramel, and you taste it, and you taste like cherry and shit. in
Really?
it. Dude, it's so crazy. It's so
We're gonna have to-
good.
We're gonna have to put down money for this.
I know.
Yeah.
We should get a little podcast thing,
What's that?
bottle. For every time
What
we
is
do it, we can have-
what did Jameson go to? Do you know? How many years?
My manager actually got me a bottle of 12-year Jameson last year for Christmas.
That
shit
shit's
was
good.
Real good.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm on a little whiskey kick now.
Mhm.
I've been drinking less, but when I do, I like drinking my whiskeys. It's
Yeah.
nice.
But last weekend I had a thing of this, and I finished off my Buffalo Trace, and I was already like feeling it.
Yeah.
And I had a beer with it, and I wasn't even done the beer after the 2 whiskeys, and I was ready to go.
You just drinking it straight?
Huh?
You were just drinking it straight?
Yeah, just
Yeah,
like
like that.
yeah. That's not bad though, right?
No, it's
I can't like how her dad does it with vodka. I can't
Oh,
do it
yeah.
with vodka.
Well,
No.
vodka just gives me
Not
straight
plain
headaches.
vodka?
I can't even do it. Anything vodka nowadays, like I'll drink it next day, get a headache, and I don't get like headache. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
I
I
mean-
just said,
Oh yeah, you never had a
yeah,
headache.
I've had like little headaches. You know what I mean? But like, and that's what it's from. That,
Mhm.
and then I think one time I had too much damn wine. I had like a headache, but
You
Not
don't
like-
get headaches?
no.
I think we've talked.
We
Yeah,
did.
talked
We
about it
did.
like last time. Yeah.
He was
I've
like,
never had
I
any.
never had a headache.
I've
We're
never had like
a little
anything
bit.
that's like it's just like you know.
Unbreakable
I'm kind of
over
like
there.
that, but like
Yeah.
I have been hungover before, like with
Yeah.
headache and like
Yeah.
feeling
I
sick.
get hungover. Yeah,
Not-
I get
not
hungover
very
and just feel
often.
like I'm sick,
Yeah.
but not my fucking head's throbbing or anything like that.
I've only had that like a couple times. Like it usually doesn't.
What's that bubbling?
I don't know. Is Greg here?
It's weird. Yeah,
That's funny shit. So how was New Year's?
it was good.
It was.
You got-
Oh, we had a
Wait.
couple champs right
Yeah,
here.
they ran
Yeah.
the table all
That's what I was
fucking
gonna.
night.
I was so bad. I was like, they're probably gonna play beer pong. I'm sick.
Didn't lose a game.
No.
Didn't lose once. And like we
Came
were
real
sitting,
close to me and Jeanette.
But still lost.
Yeah, but the one we had a redemption against Kobe and his girlfriend, and then you know how you get flick the ball out. The one made it in, and he knocked another one over, so we only had one left, and we ended up winning that one.
Yeah.
There was a couple. Billy Gannon and his girl were there. There was I think twice they didn't make a cup.
Yeah.
There was one
There's
we
a
brought
couple
it back
teams that did
twice.
Yo, trick
not-
shots are
he did not
really
make a
only
cup.
one cup.
Huh?
Trick shots are really only one cup.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
all
if you get to bring it back, that's what I always heard. I don't know. I mean, it's
Yeah.
always.
I could just be tripping.
I mean, everybody has like their own
I
house
was gonna say, you
rules.
play at some people's house and they got some crazy. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh,
What
did John do?
Like them people that play that on fire shit.
I don't even know what that is.
It's like you
NBA
make like
GMT?
you make a certain amount of shots, like you can call on fire. I don't know exactly what it entails, but
like NBA Jam or
Oh,
whatever.
so it
much.
really is that.
yeah, and it's like it's just I don't even know what it means. And like
It's that. And I don't like. We played the one. Was it 1 New Year's Eve? And they were like, you can just throw the ball real hard at the cup and knock it over.
Well, it's
yeah, some
always
people play
Like I've
play
never
that way.
played like
I
that.
do
like,
like,
I don't, but-
I'll knock it over though.
Yeah.
if the cup falls, then you do
Yeah.
get the cup. So I think some people try to do it if it's
Yeah,
on
'cause
the
they're
edge.
just
I remember
assholes.
one New Year's. I forget who it was, but they were like beaming the cup.
Yeah.
Like doing. I was like,
Yeah,
this is so
it's just
dumb. Like you're just
assholes that do
waiting
that.
here. Like you're not gonna do it. Like it's gonna take you like 10
Yeah.
tries to.
It's a
fucking knock
ping-pong
cup.
ball.
Yeah.
All right,
knocking
Randy
into,
Johnson,
You're
settle
right.
down.
Yeah. What the hell?
But I did hit that under the leg shot, and that shit was crispy.
That was nice. That was like the behind the back shot. Was it your birthday? And Bradley was
Yeah.
all hype.
Dave did make one under his leg. Robbie wants to know what
Actually, we
you're
were
doing.
playing
Robbie's
against-
watching.
Oh, I'm smoking hash oil.
Oh.
It's some
did.
very nice hash rosin. It's some cold cured hash that they squished into some rosin.
That and he's got a CBD Kill Cliff.
Got my CBD drink ready to go.
They sponsor
They
us.
got him
Yeah.
set up there with all the Jaeger water.
I know.
Nice.
He got all the sponsors up there.
Yeah, I'm ready.
We got some Johnny Walker down here.
Dude, I was watching, there was people playing beer pong. They set up a Roomba robot vacuum on
I've
either
seen that.
side of the table. And
Yeah.
it wouldn't go off the table, and you had to hit the moving,
Yeah.
moving target. That shit was cool.
I seen
I seen the one you wear them.
Where
I
what?
just saw we got it
Oh,
at
yeah.
work. It's
Yeah.
so dumb. I was like,
It
what are you
is.
supposed to do? Just stand real still?
Yeah.
Like, you put these cups on you.
You got
Like you armband and it has a cup and like, what are you supposed to just stand there like?
Go
Everybody's
ahead,
gonna
throw
get
it.
mad when you're like, no, I don't think so.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, yeah, I mean,
You
like,
see it coming, you go
yeah.
for an itch.
Yep.
Well, I was
Sorry,
itching.
I didn't even know.
I know it's your turn.
Yeah.
No, but I seen one they used the Roombas, and it was like kind of like the Mario Kart battle. You remember the battle one in Mario Kart where you had the balloons?
Mm-hmm.
They put a
yeah.
nail in. They taped a nail to the front of it, and had them go straight at each other, and then like they turned, and then whoever popped the other one's balloon.
It's like
It was pretty
BattleBots.
cool.
shit.
Yeah, like BattleBots.
I was watching BattleBots the other day, dude. They're still going.
Are they
It
still
was
on?
New.
Really?
Dude, it was crazy.
I used to watch it back in the day.
Smashing each
And
other.
like you can buy their battle bots later.
Really?
Yeah. I
Dude, they
think,
have little
I think it's
hype
Amazon
man.
or something. Where you can buy like old battle bots.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, they have little hype man battle bots now. Like
Really?
they send the main one out, and then they got this little thing that scurries around and like fucks with it from the side. They're allowed to have a little sidekick now.
Oh, it's like in like Diablo where you can get the little guy following you.
Yeah.
Like one of the what do they call them?
I don't know. I didn't play it. John and Ryan did. I forget the
Robbie probably knows what it's
terminology
called.
for it.
I can't
Jason
remember.
might know.
Yeah.
I can't fault with it.
Yeah, that was a PC game, right?
Yeah.
Diablo.
Yeah, but the one when we used to watch it, there was a guy and he had like it was like flat, but it was like a ramp almost. And
Yeah.
if you remember, I remember if you flipped over and you couldn't move, then you were done.
Yeah.
And he had something that would pop out the top, and he would be
Mhm.
able to flip himself
Yep.
Oh
back.
yeah, they got all that.
And he would
shit.
just run into stuff and flip them. And if they
Yeah.
actually did flip him, then he
Mhm.
could flip back up.
Did they always have the things on the edges too, like the spinning, spiked fucking
Nah,
corkscrews?
they had that not in the beginning.
they?
I thought it
Flamethrowers
was just a
coming
regular
out.
ring sort of type of deal.
Yeah.
In the
Yeah, they got all-
beginning.
If you get pushed into a wall,
Yeah,
now
it just
you
used
get
to be like that,
smashed
like
with
plexiglass
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
so you wouldn't.
Yeah, it was pretty like a skating rink type of deal.
Yeah, now I
That's
think they added like all
Yeah.
that shit you were saying.
Shit. Yeah, that shit was new. They were wearing
People
masks and
entertained.
shit.
Oh, so it's brand new.
Yeah, you knew.
Like yesterday is.
Yeah.
People up.
2021 Battle
Speaking of
Bots.
masks, I got my antibodies, boys.
Yeah, you do.
Me
Oh,
and Billy,
yeah.
yeah.
We do.
That's why I wasn't here the past.
I have
couple
to have
weeks.
them because I've been in the pit
You've been in, yeah.
He's
the
in the
thick of
trenches.
it.
couple
Trenches,
times.
trenches.
Yeah.
Still
No more
tested
COVID.
negative.
It's really weird not being able to taste or smell, right?
Yeah.
Like when
it
when I
sucks.
called it and I was like, I don't think I think my brain's just telling me how I think this tastes. Like
No,
so
that's-
Ashley said the same thing. She's eating Fruit Loops. She's like, I just think I know how Fruit Loops
Yeah.
taste.
I just
it was
do
weird.
shit,
It was
to smell shit just to make sure I still
Mhm.
don't smell. Just to make sure. Like, yeah, man,
I'm
Like
not
no
sick.
actual shit.
yeah,
You guys were talking about
Straight
drinking
coffee.
while you had it,
Yeah.
And this is like when I kind of realized like, oh shit, I might have it. I got it in October, and so like all the pumpkin beers were out. I tried one. I'm like, this shit don't even taste that good. I'm like, this shit's garbage. I'm like, wait. Like a couple days later, after I noticed I couldn't smell either, I'm like, oh shit, that's.
Shit.
That's the weirdest thing that you just can't smell. Like, oh,
I
I was like,
you
this
feel
beer
fine
just is
because you were
garbage.
fine, right?
Smoking weed sucked, dude. I couldn't taste or smell.
No,
I'm like
yeah.
smoking weed. I'm like, this doesn't even taste good. This is whack.
But
I know.
that's all happened to you, right? You didn't get sick, right?
No, I had a headache for like
Headache's
2 days.
the
I
worst.
felt nauseous like maybe 1.5 days.
Really?
That's about it.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Then the rest of it, I was fine. I was just.
There was
Probably had the worst
home.
headache I've ever had in my life.
Well, but you went to
And
the
when I couldn't-
hospital.
Yeah, I
know.
couldn't breathe.
But that was for your lungs, though, right?
Yeah. So both times the headache thing and the lung thing were both after I like, because I still went. I think it's the right thing to do. I was still picking my order up from my guy, but I just didn't get out of the truck. He just put my order in the back of the truck. I
Yeah.
stayed in the truck. I wired him his money on the bank account or whatever, and then I went home. But that morning I woke up. I didn't eat anything. I just like got up, felt great. I was like, oh, I'm like gonna be one of the ones that in 2 days I'm good, you know. And it was like day 3, and I'm like, I feel great. Driving, got the order, got home, taking a shit. Stand up from taking a shit and went like I couldn't get a fucking breath, and I'm like, what is this? And all I'm thinking is like my mom. My mom's like, if you can't breathe right, you gotta go to the hospital because I got asthma. So
Yeah.
she's like, I'm fucking
Oh, yeah.
yeah. So she's like, as soon as that starts, if it starts, you gotta go. And it wasn't even like asthma. Like asthma, it's like your lungs not letting any more air come in. This was like the muscles in my rib cage.
Because you were gonna get hurt, right?
It wouldn't let my chest expand enough to get that full breath. And I'm like, fuck. And then it like over the next 10 minutes, it kept getting worse. And I was like, oh man, I think I got to go to the fucking hospital. God damn it. And then the headache thing, that was another one. I went and dropped an order off. And they got this outside shed that I would go, they would go unlock it
Sounds
for
shady.
me. I put the order in the shed.
Yeah.
And they
He
quarantined.
laughed as soon as he started talking about the
Yeah,
shit.
he's
Like,
like, I know this is going to sound
Yeah,
bad.
yeah. I sprayed the whole thing down with rubbing alcohol. I put it in there, sprayed it down, closed the door, and they left it out there for another week or whatever before they brought it in. But that time, same thing. Left, didn't eat anything, got home, and my fucking head hurt so bad for like 7 hours. I was like in bed with a pillow over my face, like trying to make no light get in my eyelids. It was terrible.
No, my headaches weren't really that bad. I mean, they were bad enough to where it bothered me, but it wasn't too bad. And then I felt nauseous.
From
And
the
then
headache.
just couldn't smell. Like
Yeah.
I was telling them, I buried my nose in the whole thing of mints and just couldn't smell shit. I'm like,
crazy.
this is weird.
I
It is
walk
weird.
around the house just making coffee. Nope.
Like, nope, I'm good.
I don't know. Hey,
But now I'm
shout
good.
outs to us.
I
for,
know.
You two.
You guys got
Pussies.
better immune
And
system.
then
I don't know.
now there's that whole new strain apparently going
Yep.
around.
I know.
But it's less deadly. It's more catchy, but less deadly.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
get the fuck out of here with that shit.
But I mean, that's already how it is anyway. It's more.
But I'm saying we could just catch it again, I guess, with this new strain.
But they said that they're not positive that that's not what has
What
been going
positive
around
means?
here for the past few months.
What positive
That's why
means?
it's been spreading so quickly because they said it's harder to test for that.
yeah.
So they don't know if they're testing positive, but they haven't been testing anybody for that other strain. So for all we know, it's
Yeah.
already been. That's the. Who fucking knows? I'm not
Yeah,
claiming
fuck
like
it.
I
I
know
mean,
shit. I'm
Just
just
keep winning. You
I
know
got
what
my
mean? It's
antibodies
not gonna
now.
happen.
Even if you get it, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
yeah, you be alright.
And then I seen somebody had the vaccine and tested positive. It's like
Maybe.
I didn't go into the article. I just read that. That's the.
Like, what?
Yeah, you never know what you're about
And
to
then
read.
it's probably like tested
They probably
positive
just
for
gave
the
it to you.
flu. Or
Like,
something.
Yeah, they probably
Or
just
tested
like,
positive
here
before
it
they
is.
got the vaccine.
Yeah.
No, all it
like
is,
the
they probably
flu
just,
shot, they
like,
just
give you
gave
the
it to you.
fucking COVID,
Yeah.
and it's like,
No, it's a different kind. They don't give it to you.
But
like
isn't that
I
what
know,
vaccines kind of are though? They kind
That's
of.
what the old ones are. This is an
Yeah.
mRNA one, so it's like giving you something to trick your body into thinking that you have it, and it produces the antibodies. Usually, they inject a dead virus into you, and then your body makes the antibodies. So it's like a whole different kind
I
of
never even
vaccine.
got a flu shot in my life, so.
I never get the flu.
I
shot.
never
I
did
got it,
now
like,
until
once.
this year.
Yeah. No.
I got it like
Ashley's
once and
pregnant.
then I got sick the same year. I was like, that's fucking
Is
pointless.
that- I think people get sick when they get it too, right?
Yeah, some
Sometimes.
people can get like you'll get the flu.
I didn't
Yeah.
when I got the shot, but like later on that season or whatever, I got sick. I was
'Cause
like,
it might
what the
not
fuck
even-
was the sense of even
Because
getting
those
this?
shots
Don't even
are
make
for
sense.
the old. That's for the last year's one, and they've been making a vaccine for last
Yeah,
year's.
because
flu the whole
they're trying to
time.
like determine what the strain will be. Like it's
Yeah.
just a guessing game for the
Yeah.
flu virus, the
Yeah.
flu shot. So it's
Yeah.
like
That is
What?
true. Yeah.
They even said it. It's like we just guess it, like the strain from like the last year, and then like
They guess how it's gonna mutate.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like
I wake up. I take some emergency sometimes. Sometimes I don't.
Vitamin D, vitamin
Fuck
C.
it.
Yeah.
We always get that big pack, and then I forget
I will
the
do
first
that.
2 days I'm
Yeah.
in there. I'm like, I got my vitamin
tell
C.
him.
I'm good.
I bought like the 10 pack. It was like 5 days straight. I was like, I'm gonna do this every day now. And there's still 5 in there. I just gave up immediately, like after. But it doesn't even taste that good. So I'm just like,
I actually take vitamin C with like my multivitamin.
Yeah, I just take a vitamin C and a vitamin D specifically every day.
Yeah.
I take my other vitamins and shit too, my whatever. But
What's-
that is like the important ones, I think.
The difference in the D3 because I bought that because like
That's
These
it.
nuts.
D3 is vitamin D.
yeah because I bought that because I remember like for a while you couldn't find vitamin D because
yeah, we
everybody
wiped all
was
that shit.
I think
out.
it's
Yeah.
vitamin D they get from. I think they have to get it from some animal
Yeah,
source.
we got
or
some in the
something.
house, but I don't know. Nobody takes it. It's like the gummy D3s, and it's like
And you
a
and
whole
you
thing.
didn't get COVID, you little shit. I take that shit every
Yeah.
day.
But you had to have got it that taco night that we were there because everybody had it, and I don't know how me and Trish did not get it.
I
We
mean,
all sat at the table.
you
and
guys are
everything.
like immune or some shit because you were next to me.
No, but
and
I-
We're
stuff.
just the ones
Our
passing along
theory
there.
was-
We already have it. We just don't know it. We're just passing along.
I think
Yeah.
we got it from. We went to the hospital that Friday to get Ashley's ultrasound. We both used the bathroom in the hospital, and I know COVID motherfuckers be using the bathroom in the waiting room
COVID
because I was in the waiting room watching COVID people in the waiting room using the bathroom in the lobby.
you COVID motherfucker.
And then because I got back to the room, and I'm like, I gotta piss, and they're like, you can't go into the bathroom back here. We'll have to quarantine the bathroom. I'm like, I was in the bathroom in the lobby.
yeah, like
yeah.
everybody in the bathroom in the
Yeah.
lobby.
What's up with that? They're like,
I know when I
"Piss in
got
this
tested
bucket."
at the urgent care right up there by Acme in Pennsville.
Yeah.
It was like everybody in there was like, "Yeah, I'm here to get tested. I'm here to get tested." I'm
Yeah.
like, "Well, I mean, just everybody in here
Yeah.
just probably got
Yeah,
this
that's
shit."
They made me
coughing
wait
on
in the
each other.
car.
Yeah.
They didn't let me wait inside. They made me go wait in the car.
Oh
Really?
yeah, we had to when they did the
Like,
rapid
they
test.
had just switched their name like about the time I got tested. It went from like urgent
Oh,
care to like
yeah.
Yeah.
Riverside or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
So they were like, the system's still brand new. Like they were like having problems with that and shit. So
Yeah, we had to
some
check
people
in.
waited outside, but like they just said you can walk right in. Fuck it. Like
Yeah, no. I checked in there, like, go to your car.
I
we'll
walked
call
in
you
and
when
everybody
you
was like, "I'm here to get tested. I'm here to get tested." And one person walked in and said, "I'm here to get tested." And these two people were like, just looked at them
Fuck.
because they were like, they recently walked in. They didn't know everybody else was in there to get tested.
They're like, I just broke my arm.
All they do nowadays. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, but
crazy.
you can say you're there on your phone, like through the app.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I still had to go in anyway, and they had to photocopy my license and my insurance stuff anyway.
Yeah, because I actually called them to make an appointment. They're like, well, "You can just walk in." I'm
Yeah.
like, "What?
Yeah.
You just let all these COVID people just walk in? This
Yeah,
don't
they
make
probably got
sense."
some complaints, and that's why you gotta like.
Yeah.
But you still have to go in, check in inside, and
Yeah.
then they send you back out to your car. It still
Really?
ain't all the way worked out. Yeah.
Because I remember when it was urgent care, they made you wait in your car and like you call them on the phone, tell them you're here, and then they call you back on your phone and tell you when to come in.
Yeah, that's what I just watched the podcast so much because I had the Spotify. I already had it downloaded, so I like that with Rogan's new one. Like you can watch it because it's already downloaded.
Does it still make you watch the ads on the downloaded one?
Mm-mm.
No.
I haven't gotten
There's
any
so
yet.
dude, they played an ad in the middle of a fucking podcast the other day. I was so mad. It was a
And it's one-
Spotify ad.
Yeah, that's what I was saying because he don't do that.
No, he reads it, but he still plays 3 in the beginning,
Right, and you could skip right through.
real
them.
quick. Spotify ad came up in the middle of one.
But you're not paying for it though, right?
No.
I'm paying. For
Yeah.
Well, I got the
Pay for
3 months
Pandora.
free.
I didn't want to do it because I'll forget to cancel it, and then I'll just have Spotify. Not like it'll just be added to my Apple
I just
Music,
like when the people
Pandora.
doing the podcast just read the sponsors. Like Bad Friends, they always just whatever their
Right,
sponsors,
yeah.
they do the reading of it or whatever instead of the actual like fucking commercial for it
Yeah.
to pop up. That's.
But yeah, I think Spotify's doing that on their own. They
Yeah.
inserted their own little ad
Yeah,
in the middle.
But I think they only do it for the people who aren't.
and I had already,
Subscribe.
and I
Yeah,
had
'cause
li-
that's
Which
to
They're
get
like,
their
you ain't
money.
gonna pay.
Yeah.
and it was
Well,
the
sit through
third
some
one I
shit.
listened to that day too. So they were probably like, I was like going
Yeah.
through all different ones, and oh yeah, it was like a 12-hour day at work, and I listened to podcasts all fucking day. So by the third one, they're like, this motherfucker's so he's taking advantage of the system
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. That's just to get their money or whatever because,
Yeah.
I mean, YouTube does the same shit.
Yeah.
Twitch does the same shit before every stream. Unless
Yeah.
you.
They're throwing them right in the middle.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say YouTube, you want them to though, 'cause that means you're making money, right? If they
Yeah.
throw
Well,
commercials
it's
on
the
your
same
shit,
thing with Twitch.
but if they do throw
That's
them, in,
what-
like I just watched, like it was some skateboard.
There's
video
some
just
people that
came
I
out.
watch on Twitch that, like, they have it set to, like, a certain amount of people get
Yeah,
an
like,
ad, like,
like-
every.
Yeah,
It runs, I think he says, every hour, but, like, it'll be certain groups. Like, so you won't get it like every hour, but like a certain amount of people will. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's random.
Yeah,
So like with mine, I can do like a pre-roll before I start because now they have the affiliates will get paid from their ads, but it's
Did you know?
it's $1 for every 1,000 viewers you have. I got like 3. It's like nothing. So
They
I don't
just
even do it.
They just threw the commercial in. Like I said, I was like watching some skateboard video just came out, and it was like dudes like like the last trick, anything like it's always like the biggest thing. And they throw it like right before he did it. Like he's about to get to it, and they just throw an ad in.
Yeah,
And then it
they-
comes back. It's like that just ruins the excitement of what's
It
about to
does.
happen because now you just like it just happens. Like as soon as it comes
Yeah.
on, he just does whatever, and it's like what the that was the dumbest place to put a commercial ever. I mean, they did it. You have to watch it. So.
Yeah,
It's just so
they
stupid.
probably.
Yeah,
I
but
wonder
it's
how
so
they
dumb.
do that though, because it seems like they always do put it right at the spot. You're like,
They
You
do
get all
that.
hyped up. You're like,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
about to, oh.
and
Like,
they do it so you're not going to leave. You're going to
Yeah.
sit there and watch the
That's
30-second
probably
ad.
why they do it then. Yeah, exactly.
But I mean, do they screen like the whole
Yeah, they
video?
must, I
and-
don't know. It's just so stupid.
Actually,
That's how it is.
If you go on Facebook and you watch like 3 videos,
Mhm.
if you notice like all the ones that are at least 3 minutes, they're the sponsored ones that get like paid for the ads. Cause there's this one guy that like it just pops up, like I don't follow it, but I've watched enough where it just keeps coming up.
Yeah.
And like he used to have videos where like it'd be shorter than 3 minutes, and then he would have a thing at the end saying, "You can stop watching this video. Like it just needs to be 3 minutes and all this stuff."
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was like, it just repeats itself until like it's over with like 3 minutes. So he's just exploiting the shit out of him.
Yeah.
He's like, the video's over. You can just fucking turn it off.
I do like there is some videos that tell you that the person like right in the beginning be like, listening, you don't have to listen to all my nonsense. Like if you want the main topic here, go to like 2 minutes 45 seconds or something like that.
No, but
Or
if you go
some
through the
people do
videos,
it.
like a lot of them will just be like right over 3 minutes because that's
Yeah.
what the sponsored ones are. Like it just has to be 3 minutes.
Well, that's what like on the Bad Friends,
Yeah.
like they play music in the background while they're doing their ads, so then like I could skip
Yeah.
through it on my audio version, and then once I don't hear the music, I was like, all right, now it's back to the regular.
That's smart. Just
Yeah.
hit the plus 15 seconds so you don't
Yeah.
hear music anymore.
And I think they do that on purpose too, because like
Yeah.
Santino on hit Whiskey Ginger, like he has his music playing in the background while he does his
That's
ads.
a good idea. Good for them. Because they know nobody wants to hear
Right,
those
yeah.
fucking ads.
But they do make money off of it. Like if
Oh,
they,
yeah, that's what
Yeah.
the bread and butter is. For.
yeah.
Some of them are there. I'll go like, what the hell is that? I'll go check it out.
Oh, yeah, I
Like,
bought some shit from ads.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's some
Yeah.
like shit that you're just like,
What? I
that
bought
does
this
sound
from
good.
a-
Like,
I don't know if that was an ad or not, but I get my greens. That was from an ad. Like,
Well, I mean, probably everybody you listen to is sponsored by On It.
Yeah.
Everybody I listen to is always On It. It's
oh, really?
Yeah.
Because Pete Brogan don't even read on it ads.
oh, he doesn't.
I know.
I don't know.
He might have read one or two. Yeah, he might have read
I know
a
it's on
couple.
like Fighter and the Kid. They always read.
Yeah.
them. They'll be like, you want your greens, you want kettlebells, you want fucking ropes. We got you. On it.
I get the day and night supplements from them. I like my. They got like the mushroom capsules with all the different ones, the greens in them, calcium supplement,
Can't fault with no mushroom.
and then the it ain't them kind of
boy.
mushrooms. And then the night one has like the new moon in it. That's like the serotonin. It lets your brain naturally replace
Yeah,
its own
melatonin or
serotonin.
serotonin?
Serotonin. So your serotonin's like what your brain releases to make you
Yeah.
feel happy or whatever.
Right.
And this shit, instead of just because serotonin can't actually cross the blood-brain barrier, so just to take serotonin is pretty pointless. But this shit makes your brain make its own
Okay.
serotonin.
I didn't know you weren't supposed to take a lot of melatonin.
Yeah, no, fuck.
Because you're not gonna lie, like no, it's like a real small amount.
Yeah.
He's like, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should. Because
Yeah.
your brain makes it itself. So
Yeah.
if you start supplementing,
But I was
with
like,
it too much,
I
too
sleep
much-
horrible. Like anything wakes me up or whatever. So I was like, I'll take melatonin. So I was taking like 20 milligrams, which isn't a lot. But then when I read about it, it was like you should
Yeah.
only be taking like 3 to 5. And
I
I'm
was
like,
gonna say
oh,
they're
shit.
usually like 5
But I
milligram
bought them
doses.
in like 10 milligram capsules.
Oh, really?
So I was like, if
You're probably
it's,
having them
if,
crazy dreams off 20
if
milligrams.
I can't. It's still I'll fucking wake up right through all that. Doesn't do shit for me.
Yeah, it's hit
I
or
don't
miss
know.
with me. If I take that shit,
That might mean your melatonin levels are all
it'll make me either.
because your brain naturally releases melatonin. So that's
No,
why
I
if you
can't.
take it all the time, your brain it'll fuck it up. And your
Yeah.
brain won't release
Like I'll
it
be
by
tired
itself.
as hell and I'll go to bed for like 2 hours and I'll wake up like in the middle of the night and just be like, all right, what's
If I
up?
take that shit, I'll wake up in the middle of the night like that, or I'll wake up the next day still feeling just
Yeah.
tired. Like
Well, that's
I
when I
never
started
woke
reading
up.
about it because I was like, I wonder if I'm supposed to be taking more because I was taking the 20 and I'm like, and they're like 3 to 5. Like if you don't take anything more than like they said you can go 10 or whatever, but I was like, damn, I'm taking 20 and I'm still sleeping like
Yeah,
shit.
the-
Fuck
My
it, dude.
dose
If you're
level
really
is
in
5.
moderation, if you're only doing it once a week or
Yeah.
something, just
Yeah.
fucking take it. And you
Yeah.
know, I wouldn't take 50 milligrams every
No.
night, but if you got to zonk out one night, good.
50 milligrams.
That's like
Dealt with.
Yeah, so I might as well just take Tylenol PM and sleep for
Yeah.
fucking 24 hours.
I
Yeah,
got
I'd rather
the,
take
Kick my ass. That shit would kill me.
the Unisom. I take it usually on like Saturday night because like I've been up all week and I got to work Sunday, so I'll take that just to
What's
help me go to
Unisom?
sleep. It's like a sleeping pill
Oh.
thing. She bought me, but they got it's almost like a vape pen of the melatonin.
Yeah, I seen that.
I seen that. I wonder how that works.
That was like an Instagram
I
ad.
It
usually,
was, yeah. That's where I heard it from.
I usually get home, smoke weed, take melatonin,
Yeah.
and then it
That seems like a
wor-
great combo.
it works good. Like I said, I don't know if like when you pass a certain amount, it like goes the opposite way. I have no fun.
well, if you're
I
smoking
just
the
know.
wrong kind of weed, too. You got
Well, no, I got the right kind of weed. I make sure of that. That's why I don't smoke like during the day because it's all like
smoking
oh,
too much in general. Like
Yeah.
smoking like this, I don't smoke like this at home if I'm trying to go to bed.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get high.
I
You
just-
know? But to go to bed, 1 or 2 hits.
Yeah,
is
like I'll just go home and do it. But yeah, I mean it works, like I said. But I only need like a couple hours of sleep, and I'm just like popping up. I'm like, what the fuck's up, dude? It's like 3 in the morning. You guys ready to get it rolling? What you guys doing?
We do.
It's raining hard.
It is.
It is too.
It sounds like there's a window open.
It's not.
It might be too.
Well, that air conditioning.
Yeah,
Oh, Trish left me a dead lighter out here.
probably.
Why is it this
Mhm.
light?
I think I
Probably why she
have-
left it out here.
I seen the black lighter.
Oh, I
over
got this
there.
guy.
There's fluid in it. What the fuck's
You got a whole torch up there. I don't know if you know.
I know, but I don't want to like. It's a little excessive.
Pass these boys down to him.
Damn.
And we got
Got
options.
Yeah. She be lighting up too. Not the same stuff though.
Yeah.
Nah.
Ciggies. I can't do it. I used to smoke cigarettes for years. I'm so glad I quit smoking cigarettes.
I don't
It's
know.
been like
Every
5
time,
years
like-
now, dude. It's been a long time.
Get drunk and you let me get a cigarette. I wake up and my mouth is all. I don't know how.
You be smoking drunk cigarettes? I didn't know that.
You didn't know? You never seen the snap of me and Jesse?
Yeah.
I think I seen you like hit a cigarette once.
That's
It
what
was
I
a
mean.
joke. But have you smoked cigarettes
Yeah.
while you were drunk past that?
No, just like one cigarette. And
Total
I wake
for
up
your-
huh?
But you do that like occasionally, smoke
like
a cigarette?
once in a great while.
I
Like
was gonna say,
Trish
I
will be
haven't-
smoking and
haven't
I'll be
seen it
like,
that long ass time.
and she always makes fun of me because like I don't know how to hold it. Like I just do what I do.
Do what I
I
do,
did it
baby.
though,
Do what I
Have you ever
do.
smoked before?
Nah.
No.
You never smoked a cigarette before?
Nope.
What?
They're awful.
They are
I-
awful. Good
they
for
smell
you,
awful.
dude. Good for you.
And I always like complained about it. I was like, I ain't never gonna do it. But like when you're drunk, you let me try.
And everybody
think-
says like the drunk cigarettes are good. Sorry, but they're not.
They're not.
Drunk. I mean, maybe.
I think I did it when I was like 20 years old or something like that. You'd be like, yeah, get a pack of cigarettes and get drunk and then smoke cigarettes. And that was it. And I was like, but I can't. I've never been like, I need to smoke a cigarette.
No, I think it's because our family had so many problems and shit.
Yeah.
Like watching all that growing up.
Mhm.
I think that's just what made me never.
just knew.
But I mean, I always like, but I never got. Like I know a lot of people like the first one they ever hadn't. I heard people like threw up after the first time they smoked, and then like a week later they're
That's-
like, man,
that's
I
all
want a
they're-
cigarette. But like when I don't know if it's when I'm drinking, I don't remember. But like I just know when I wake up, my mouth tastes like shit.
I think
It's got all.
I just ended up being over the fucking things. Like after I smoked something, because like I said, I got asthma and I smoked plenty of fucking weed. So then I'm smoking cigarettes on top of that, and like my coughs would creep me out. I would cough and it'd be so
Those coughs
terrible.
are so nasty sounding. You get
Like
them
when you-
ones that smoked for years and
Yeah,
years
like
and years.
get all your air out and you're not done coughing. It's
Yeah.
like fuck. Like, fuck, dude, I am in my 20s. I can't be coughing like this.
Yeah.
Fuck this. And Ashley made me. Didn't make she told me I should quit.
Yeah.
She made me quit, but it was good. I'm glad she did. It was one of the best things I've ever done. Stop smoking cigarettes.
I would say it's too expensive, but
Yeah,
smoke
that.
weed's
It ain't even.
expensive.
Smoking weed's way more expensive, but I smoke less
Yeah.
joints a day than I was smoking cigarettes a
Yeah.
day.
and it's not as bad. So
Yeah. Still pretty harsh on your lungs.
I was gonna say
ain't
because
gonna
you're still smoking it though.
Yeah.
I still cough, not nearly as much as I did when I smoked cigarettes. Though when I smoked cigarettes, I would just cough throughout the day, and then when I smoked a cigarette, it would be, I'm like coughing
Yeah.
as I'm smoking. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing?
love it.
Yeah.
But isn't it like a thing like where you walk outside and you're like, oh, we got to smoke a cigarette now?
Yeah, or
Because
get
like
in the
when
car.
we be at Walmart and they open the doors for something,
Yep.
people like just getting their stuff out, and it feels like they're, oh, we're outside, we can smoke, let's
Yeah,
smoke.
Or like you can't even go like fucking an hour without like I gotta sneak outside.
Yeah.
God damn. You got crack in your shit? What are you talking about?
Well, when you smoke
Looking at
cigarettes to work, 4 or 5 hours of a shift before you can get a break is
Yeah.
like when you smoke at least one cigarette an hour. By hour 5, you're like, can I go outside for a minute? Like, what the fuck?
Well, these people work like fucking packs a day type people, and I'm just
Yeah.
like,
I
God
never smoked
damn,
a pack a
like-
day. Never. That
But,
was
like-
too much.
Trish isn't, I mean, she's pretty bad, but like when she's drinking, she's like chain
One
smoking.
after
It's like
another, yeah.
boom, boom, boom. Like when we're out here playing the game and stuff, she's
He's just steady lit up.
Damn,
smoking.
bro, you're sabotaging me.
I don't think
Use
anybody
the
in my
grill, and
family
that one's
smokes,
mine.
though.
That shouldn't
Really?
be too bad.
Not that I know of. I mean, maybe they do, but I don't know anybody. My brother-in-law used to. I think he quit. So I don't have anybody. It's like my parents never smoked. I remember going to your parents' house, and I'd be like, "Oh, that's fine." Like I don't smell any smoke till I got home.
Yep.
You know, like the next morning, I'd like pick up a sweatshirt or something. Be like,
Smell it.
God damn.
I remember like
yeah, but when I went to your parents' house, I was never like, oh, it stinks so bad in
Yeah.
here. But then when you left, you're like, you get home where there's no smoke at all, and it's just like, oh shit.
I know,
I was
because there's
definitely
been
in Brad's
time-
parents' house.
when my mom,
mom, yeah.
she quit when we moved into the other house, and I never noticed it. But when somebody else would smoke, I'd be like, "Oh my god, I smell it."
Yeah.
But when I lived there and she smoked, you
You
couldn't
never
tell
smelled
Yeah.
it
because it
your
was always
numb
on you.
nose to
Yeah,
it. Or
Yep.
your numb was nose to it.
That's a good. That's a clip right
That's a
It
there.
good-
is. But like,
First
because like
2021.
my dad, when we would be at my grandparents' house, everybody smoked except for him, and he would have to come. Like we'd be playing video games, he had to come out and sit with us because it was like everybody. Like as soon as somebody lights
Whole
up, I'm
house
like,
was
oh,
filled.
Yeah.
I gotta
Like,
light up.
oh.
I gotta light up.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
lighting
but
each
your
other's
dad
cigarette
ever
with
smoke?
cigarettes.
Did your dad ever smoke?
No, he smoked weed once,
Yeah.
and that's why I never did it because I thought my dad would kick my ass if I came home and I was high. Now all of a sudden he's like, "Oh, I can't wait till it's legal." It's like, where was this when I was young?
That's what parents got to do, man. It's crazy.
Yeah. He was never like against it either, but I just figured like, nah, I ain't gonna do it.
I was like more scared of smelling like cigarettes when I went home. Well, because like both my mom's mom, dad, and sister all died of lung cancer. That was the other
Oh,
reason
yeah.
I shouldn't have
Oh,
been
yeah.
smoking
Yeah,
cigarettes. So I was like, made sure I like aired my hand out of the window when I was driving before I got home. I would like hang my hand out the window because my fingers wouldn't smell like fucking smoke.
Like my mom didn't even know it. Like when I got caught with all that weed in my house, it's like my mom had no clue what it was. She like had to call my dad in the room. I was like,
You know what weed was?
No, my mom. She's never done. I don't even know if she smelled.
John
that.
loves
That's-
herbs.
Yeah, this is weird. What is this? My dad came and was like, "That's fucking marijuana." Like they're like, "Yeah, I flushed right down the toilet." Like, nah. That's a lot of money, and I'm not doing it.
I got my weed flushed by my parents.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
It's always a good
I
time.
just remember
How old were you?
That's when I had to go get a job at Walmart, like right before, like right after high school was over. So whatever, 18, 19, whatever.
Wow, ever since
I remember coming
you've
home.
been holding strong
Yeah.
since you were 18, going to Walmart.
Yeah. Which we call it. Yeah. They were just like, you got to get a job or whatever, get out, whatever, that type of shit. I was like, all right.
He's like, I
And
get a
they
job.
hired me for real, and I was like, oh.
And you tried to get fired for a couple years, didn't you?
I didn't even show up for work hardly the first couple years. I was like, how am I not every weekend? I'm like, I'm not going to work. It's a weekend. I'm like,
I did that before too, and then I'd show up and like, my badge worked.
Yep. I remember just calling because you had to like talk to your manager then. Like now you don't have
Yep.
to talk to anybody. And it was
Yeah.
just like, I'm not coming in. Come on, man.
They always did that. Like, I don't
Yeah.
feel good. You think you come in for a couple hours?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it's Walmart. Nobody, you know.
It was like
It'll be all right.
It was every like if I had a Sunday off, I was calling off Saturday just so I could have the whole weekend off, vice versa. If it was the other way around, I was
You
like,
couldn't
I
do
don't
that
know how
at
I have a job.
IGA, dude. I worked at IGA. You couldn't not show up. They would
Yeah.
have fucking. I'd have been
Yeah.
fired quick. Just because it's smaller. Walmart's a bigger store.
Yeah.
But when I worked at the grocery store, that shit wasn't.
Yeah, when I worked at ShopRite, I remember my parents told me to call out, like, because we were going to, like, a family thing. And they were just like, oh, say your grandma's in the hospital or something. I did. He was like, what's that got to do with you? I was like, huh? I hung up right on him.
Yeah.
I was like, what? You an asshole?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, what's that got to do with me? Like,
We
I
gotta
don't
get
know. It's
these
just my
dino
grandma.
nuggets in the
He
freezer.
got
tonight.
you with that question. He's like, huh?
That's why I say a hunt. I just hung up right on it and never showed up.
Right. Like,
still
what do
had
you
a
want me
job.
to, it's my grandma? I'm like, what do you mean?
It's not like I was calling off because I was like my parents told me to
Right.
do it. Like
Yeah.
we had something to do. I was like, well, you told me to do it. I'm gonna call out.
Yeah.
Nowadays,
And if you get fired, then you're like,
nowadays you don't
well,
even talk to nobody. Just
I know.
Whatever.
Amazon, when I worked there, you don't even have to call. Like you just do it on your phone.
yeah, it's
just-
not, like
you just-
Walmart has like an
If
app
you
for
have
it
your
now.
unpaid time, paid time, whatever, you just put whatever in. You just
Yeah.
don't show up. It's like just in the system. They don't fucking
Yeah,
care.
this goes to some like if you call on the phone, it's just like a computer thing. You
Yeah.
type in your some they call it a win number or whatever. You just type that in your birth date and that's it. And they're just like, what's your reason? Type or
Yeah.
hitting one for being
You just
sick.
do it online to call out.
Damn, really?
You can do it on you can do it online or you can just call a number. I just call a number.
Jeez,
Just whatever.
that's crazy.
Yeah, we just have to
I'm not allowed
say
to call
department, your supervisor, and then why.
yeah.
Yeah, you didn't have to type in a reason for Amazon. You could just hit the space bar. They're like, yeah, if you just hit the
Yeah.
space bar, just so it's like something in the like spot where it says reason.
Yeah. I never done it on like you can do it on the app or whatever. It's probably way easier, but I just call because
Yeah.
like I said, it's just all animated. It's just like or
I like calling shit better than doing
Animated.
online.
Yeah, it's fucking cartoons
Automated.
going.
Yeah, well, Amazon, there was
Yeah.
not even a number to call. Like you had to do it on your phone.
I just mean for whatever. Like
Yeah.
calling to. Oh man.
I'm the opposite way. I'd
I lost my
rather.
train of thought. Oh, sorry. Oh, like paying bills. Paying bills, like you can go on an app and do whatever. Ashley
Yeah.
has all the
Really?
apps to pay all the bills, but I have like one bill. Like I have the Zales bill for these earrings I bought her, and I just go on the website to get the phone number because it's so quick. Just
That's
like,
what I
call.
did when I got Trisha's ring. I would just do it over the phone. It was so
really?
much.
They have your info saved.
all
It's
just-
like,
yeah,
do you want to
through my
use the
bank.
bank
Yeah.
account that you have saved on file? I'm
Just
like,
click,
yes.
like, at the beginning of the
Shit,
month.
all
I'll
my
Real
do it.
shit
quick.
set up to automatically
Real
come
fucking
out.
quick,
So
dude.
like,
And it would say,
I just
forget
get
your
fucking
payment
text
is
messages like,
whatever it
thanks
is.
for your
Yeah,
payment.
this is your
Yeah.
balance.
Yeah.
This is how much you
Thank
owe.
you, take my money.
This is what's
AT&T or like
due.
that, they'll send
Yeah,
you, like,
what
do you
do
want to
wanna
make your
do?
minimum
And
payment?
T-Mobile,
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
you're
or
fucking
enter
welcome.
the amount you want to pay.
And then I got like everything else isn't like because the utilities changed for me because I don't have it. Like I guess you can get utilities set up for it's the same, but so I'll just go in there like first of the month and I'll click it in because they're all due like the 15th of the month or something like that. And I'll just go in.
The only thing I don't have
I'll set 'em
automatic
up,
is my
so-
credit cards. I should probably just.
yeah, I
do
don't
that,
have
but
that automatic either.
I have my cell phone.
I don't do that automatic because they'll just do the minimum payment. I'm guessing, right?
Yeah.
So I pay more than that. So
You can't
Save
just
me,
do,
like,
I
25
guess you wouldn't
bucks
want
for
to do
myself,
paid
though.
in full if you got something crazy on there.
Yeah.
yeah, like right now
You'll be
after
like your
Christmas.
whole bank account just be gone.
After
Like,
Christmas and my fucking Xbox.
Xbox, yeah.
Yeah, y'all both got Xbox.
We did.
We
See
did.
that boy right behind you.
I haven't. Kylie, what did
it
Kylie
was
say it looked like?
Bigger
mini
than.
fridge?
It does.
Yeah, that's what they said. Yeah. I think it looks like a PC to me.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like
I wasn't expecting it to be as big as it was.
Yeah.
not a monitor.
yours
What's
doesn't
the other
look that
thing
way?
called? What's the?
Oh, desktop. They call it a desktop.
There's another name I'm thinking of.
For a PC, you mean?
Yeah.
You said not a
A
monitor?
tower.
Yeah, the tower.
Oh, yeah.
I guess yeah.
And
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
PlayStation's the same thing, but it's skinnier, right?
Yeah, it looks kind of like a,
Yeah,
and it's got
a
taller.
router. Huh?
Isn't it taller though?
I
Or
don't
is it
know.
that same
It
size?
probably is.
I think it's
Isn't
got
it a
like them
rectangle, the
pieces on the
PlayStation?
outside that like. Or
No, it's
taller
kind
than
of.
the
It looks
actual
like a
thing?
router.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
really?
it's
Yeah, like the
I thought
outside
it was like
pieces.
skinnier than this, but like
Yeah, it is.
higher up.
It's hard to tell from the pictures they
Yeah.
put up because it looks. They said it was about as big as a what? Echo? Amazon Echo? I think that's what they
PS5?
said.
Mhm.
No, the Xbox.
Oh.
Because I got the dot and it's probably about half that.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's bigger than a.
But the way they
the
made it is
Echo is bigger.
like all the stuff is in the bottom of it, and then there's a fan right on top that blows out up. So all the heat that it makes, it spins and brings all the heat out.
That's
Oh,
why
that-
everybody was like, "My thing's on fire. It's smoking."
It's because on the side there's other vents, so they blow the vape into that, and it would come right out the
Yeah.
top. So people were like, "Oh my god, look, Xbox is smoking," and it wasn't. And
It's just it's circulating the air.
yeah, well, yeah, because it comes from the one side. So when it hits the side, it pulls it up. And then people were putting videos up of the vape coming out, and they're like, "Look, it's on fire!"
From them hitting their vape.
And they did it on purpose. They blew it into there. Yeah.
And then fucking Xbox had to tweet out, and he like,
Yeah.
can't believe we have to do this, but don't blow vape into your
Yeah.
Xbox.
Yeah, that can't be good for it.
Mm,
This whiskey's good, Brad.
it is.
It is, dude.
yeah,
I
I
get
got
a
finish it.
little
I
bit
didn't even. I was just sipping away.
Yeah. Oh, you getting another one?
Yeah.
Yeah, give me one.
Shit's
now.
tasty, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, fuck with it.
And that
Oh,
ice cube
stretch
just
across
stays
the
nice
thing.
and big.
I
It's
know
awesome.
it does.
So did anyone else see that in this new stimulus package that they're supposed to release like everything they know about UFOs?
180
Yes,
days
dude.
or something, right?
Yes,
Yes.
it's like some handshake thing or whatever. They said they're gonna do it.
That's in the stimulus though.
Yeah.
Like,
It's written. I don't even think
Yeah.
it's. They said it's not written
It's like-
in. It's like it's a
Really?
weird thing. It's like a. I don't know.
I thought it was written into the actual bill.
It's part of the bill.
John porn different.
It's like a weird.
I had to get under this microphone. I don't know what you want me to do.
But I did see that it was a thing, and that's.
I mean,
fucking
can't see the line.
I mean,
Just
during
tell me
this
what's up.
pandemic, they already announced that
I
there's
know.
such thing,
Yeah,
and like no one batted an eye. Like it's like
I tell
Because
my friends
everything's
about it,
going
and they're like,
You
"Oh,
don't wanna
fucking,
be
who
wrong?
cares?"
Yeah.
So I'm like, "They said there's fucking aliens. What do
Yeah.
you mean?"
But the
What
first
do you
time
mean
they
who
said it,
cares?
they're like, "We'll release it when we think the public can handle it." Well, everybody pretty much
I know- well,
thinks there's
after
aliens,
you
so it's
say
not
that-
a huge deal. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like if they were like, "Hey, there's aliens," I'd be like, "No shit."
Hey,
Yeah.
maybe that
Alright.
means that they were successful because they waited long enough that literally nobody fucking cares. You
That's
tell
what I'm- that's what
tell
I'm saying,
regular
yeah.
people about it. I think they succeeded in their
That's
mission.
what I
Like
said.
if somebody
They
just walked up to me and
announced
was
this
like,
shit,
"Hey,
like,
John,
no
there's
one
aliens," I'd be like,
seemed like
"Yeah,
they
no
cared.
shit." Like,
Maybe
it's
that's
not
why
a
they
big deal.
desensitized us with all this shit
Well, that's what
throughout
they-
this whole fucking
Yeah, because they
year.
had said like we're not going to release till we think the public's ready. Well, we've been talking about aliens for like forever.
Ever,
Like it's not a big
Yeah.
thing. Like if
My
you
dad
say
was
it, it's like all right.
big into it way back when I was little, so
Yeah.
But not
that's
to
what I'm saying.
mention,
We fucking got Star Wars that was back in the '80s. So
it was
Yeah,
in
we
the
were making
70s,
movies.
too. Star
well, the
Wars.
first one was what 70?
It was
it
77,
was,
I
it was
think.
early.
It
I
was
thought-
early.
Yeah, I
It
think
was late
early.
70s, I forget.
Late
Yeah, I
70s,
think
yeah.
so.
It's
I'm
not like
not-
it's not a huge.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be
Still
huge
never
if you
saw
saw
it.
one.
Still
Still,
never
but
fucking
just
saw
to,
it.
to
I mean, they're
believe
already-
in them and think about it, just like all right, yeah, there's got to be
I know,
other
so we were
things.
already making movies back then. So
Yeah.
how far back?
Well,
does
have
it
you
go?
ever seen? They were talking about on Rogan. Have you ever seen Fire in the Sky?
No, I heard them talking about that. Though.
Yeah.
But I
You
did
never
watch the
seen that?
phenomenon
That movie
with
scared
them
the sh-
people.
It's probably not as good now because
Does
it
it
came out a
scare the
long
shit out
time.
of you?
It scared the shit out of me. Because I'd be up late and like people would drive by on my road. And I was like, "Is it aliens coming?"
It's like a Hollywood movie. It's like a movie.
Yeah, and the guy, it was like based off a true story.
Oh, really?
I want to
Yeah.
watch it.
It's good. I mean, I haven't watched it in a while, so it's probably not as
Yeah.
good. But
But if it
I'll
did,
tell you what did scare the shit out of me.
the fourth kind.
No,
Oh.
fucking. We used to go to Florida all the time for vacation, and they had thing at Disney like Alien. It was in like this tube in the fucking middle, and it breaks out.
I was on
and
that.
everything turns black, and then it's like them seats that like touch you and like shit.
Yeah,
and all
4D.
That. It was like it licked the back of your neck.
Yeah, it was breathing on your neck.
Yeah,
That sounds like you guys got raped.
a little bit.
I was the only child in there. I was crying.
I don't even
They
remember
probably
that.
hated it.
It
was cool as
I
shit.
don't even remember that one.
It was cool as shit, dude. It was.
It wasn't
4D.
though, because
Oh, I had fun. I was
good.
good.
Young as shit.
I was good.
You
And
remember
then-
riding down Hook Road that one day? Like a long time ago, and that green thing like shot across the.
Yeah.
We were like the only two. We were just like texting the phone, like,
Yep.
"What the fuck was
Did
that?"
you seen that too?
Yeah.
UFO?
Like we were both leave work at in the morning because we worked
Yeah.
overnight or whatever, and it was just like we're just driving. It was like this green thing just shot like not down Hook Road, but like across the road. It was just Brad and I like on the road, and I'm just like driving. I was like, I don't even want to text about this. Like, did I just fucking see something? And then they're like, we're like, yep, saw it. And I was like, oh, thank God. I was like, yeah, it was the weirdest shit ever. And I was like, I can't even think of what. I mean, not saying it's an alien, but I was like, what
Yeah.
the fuck else would it be? Like it was something
Yeah.
weird as hell. It
Like
was
an
so fun.
animal or like
No,
a
no, it was
spaceship?
like, in the sky, like it was like a green.
Got flying
No,
animals.
like I didn't know if you meant like
Green as
flew
hell.
across the road like
No, no, like
ran
above
across
us.
the
Big ass
Like,
alligator
came
on
above
his
us,
back.
Like,
Oh.
fast as hell, like across it. It was like just this green, like I don't
nighttime
know,
or
like,
daytime?
It was
I
morning.
mean, it was like it was like kind of
Dawn.
yeah.
Yeah, it was just crazy. And I was just
Huh.
like, I don't know about that, but just as long as somebody else seen it, it wasn't just crazy. So
Dude, in that phenomenon documentary on the UFOs, the last story on it was like the most convincing one with the school in Africa, and like 60
All the kids had to
fucking
draw.
kids
Yeah.
saw it.
yeah,
And then they have the interviews from the little kids as soon as it happened. Man, and they were in there right away. Like the media, like fucking, they were like, nobody was telling them they couldn't ask these kids any questions. So they were like, as soon as it happened, all these people, they called the fucking whatever news shows up. They're interviewing these kids, and these kids got these like far away looks in their eyes. They're like, and they're all saying the same thing, and they're all drawing the same thing. And I'm like, all right, maybe these kids are like, let's say some crazy shit. But you can't convince the whole fucking school. They were like 8 years old.
Yeah.
They were young
Yeah.
as shit. And then you could see when they were telling the story, they were like looking at the inside of the back of their eyes like thinking about what they saw and just saying it. And then they brought them back when they were adults, fucking 30 years later.
Same story.
And it's the same
Yeah.
fucking story. And they're all like, yes, like that's exactly. And most of them haven't said anything to anybody about it since then because people just make fun of them for saying this shit.
Yeah.
And it's because the teachers were saying like, oh no, that wasn't aliens, it was whatever. They were like going along with the story like Area 51 did. Like, oh, it was a fucking weather balloon.
Mm-hmm.
So and now the one teacher was like, I feel terrible. It was like the worst thing I could have did to like not say what actually happened. Like I was like saying that these kids were wrong. And they're like, well, what actually happened that day? And she's like, we were fucking visited by aliens. It was that's it. Like, and she's just this old lady, just this random old lady that they're interviewing.
Old lady.
It was just really compelling to see like the media footage of these kids after it happened talking about it, and then them being interviewed 30 years later, all seeing each other again. Like, holy shit! Like that really did happen. It was just wild, man. But they said that the aliens told them that technology was gonna like tear us apart. That technology is the
And they'd be
evil.
right.
It's fucking crazy. It was so cool, but that was like, man, that's a very interesting thing that happened in like the 90s that I had never fucking heard of.
I know. I didn't hear about it until. Where did you seen the documentary?
Yeah, I watched The Phenomenon. I heard them on that podcast, on the Rogan podcast, but I bought it on Amazon, or rented it on Amazon for like $5. And then the other night, I'm laying in bed scrolling through the
free.
guide, and it was on A&E or some shit or whatever fucking channel.
Oh, really?
But it was new on there. Like they must have got the rights to
They
it.
throw commercials.
And they play
probably.
commercials exactly. But it was the same exact documentary, so they'll probably play it again. I don't think it was A&E. It was some random fucking channel.
Sci-fi maybe.
I don't know. It wasn't even sci-fi. It was like
Oh,
one
no?
of the science channels or something.
Oh,
Yeah, I think. Yeah,
I would rent it for $5.
yeah.
Yeah.
Rent it on Amazon.
Yeah.
That's fucking cool, man. And they got like Harry Reid talking about how he wants everybody, like the old senator, wants them to like release all this shit. He's like, they know things. Like what the
Josh
fuck?
tagged or sent me something on Instagram. It was like something that crashed overseas. I forget where the hell it was. I think it was this year. It was like it showed it like in the sky and then like something like crashed or whatever. It was fucking weird looking. I can't explain it. But I mean, I don't remember where the fuck it was. It was so long ago I can't even look it up.
It wasn't even on our group. It was just you two.
Yeah.
That's
Because I guess he probably didn't think
carrying
you were.
Coke.
Yeah.
They said some.
No, it was
Columbia
like
to
it was like
Florida.
I
all
was gonna say some fisherman just
it
found.
was
a
like
whole
all
bunch
these
of Coke.
fucking lights. They were like
I like thought that was an
apart,
80s
then they
thing.
came together, and then like it crashed. And then like the next day, like when it was daylight out, you could see the still smoke like coming from wherever
Yeah.
the thing crashed. It was fucking weird. I don't know. I forget where the hell it was.
Did you guys see the video? You probably. I know you didn't. And you're not on Facebook anymore.
Uh-uh.
Did you see the video my mom posted?
Yeah.
You seen that?
hmm
Like at first I was like, because
That wasn't even that long ago.
No, they got powerful flashlights that could, like, you could see it on a cloud.
Yeah.
But like, and that's
See
what
it
I
on a
thought. It was
cloud?
like, yeah, they have flashlights that can do that. So they had it would like go on and go off, and I was like, oh, it's a, and then all of a sudden 4 lights come up and then like fades out.
On your mom's video?
Yeah, she put it. Let me
Yeah,
see if I can.
because
I'll look it
you
up.
commented. You were like, "Did you take that video?" And she
Yeah,
said,
I was wondering. I thought she shared it, and she was like, "No, this is my video."
Mhm. That shit was weird.
Get on my Facebook, and I went on the wrong one again. I always do.
I remember.
About to make your mom go viral here.
Yeah. I don't think I'm signed in on Facebook on here though. And I don't think I know my name and password. You know how that works. Oh, I am on here too.
It's because it's linked to your Instagram, so it should have
Yeah.
the same sign in.
How do you? I don't even know how to.
Got Animal Crossing.
How do you search?
Hit the search.
There's a bunch of
I think
contacts
there's
down there. You
there's
can't go
a
on.
Right next to the Facebook
magnifying
button.
glass.
There she is.
Oh, we already brought the internet up. Scroll a couple. Here it is. So this is. Let's put full screen.
That's her look.
I didn't switch the thing. It don't matter. You don't need to sound. But,
That was them right there.
well, there'll be more.
But is this them or is that what they don't know what it is?
This is.
Is that them with the flashlight?
Yeah. No, I was just saying that you can have a flashlight do that.
Oh, that's not them with the flashlight?
No,
I
it's
thought you
my
said
mom
they
just
had
seen
that
these
flashlight.
lights.
Oh, okay.
You see that?
Oh, yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, that's like when I first watched it, I was like, oh, that could be a flashlight. But then there's like 4 like flying around.
So that would have to be like synchronized drones or something. But it's cloudy as fuck, and who's synchronized droning above a house in Delaware?
Yeah.
At whatever time of night that is. Because I was thinking one
But you also,
drone.
you also don't know how far away that is.
Right.
Like, it's not could just be like.
One drone.
Yeah.
One drone might be plausible.
Right, and it could be
The way the
their
4
Christmas
But the
lights,
way it's
too.
like that, that's not one drone.
Right, but
No, there's one part where like 4 line up and just.
it don't look as good on
But
here.
just right there was just 2 dots. Just
right, and
What
then
was
there's
that?
4 like fall down.
Yeah. It's about to happen.
See, there's just one, and it's weird. It's like
Yeah, that almost looks like somebody with a light.
and then
Of
there's
something.
4, and then they. That's
Yeah.
so weird. That's
But-
the one that.
Or like the one that
There's
goes
like
across
four.
looks like somebody.
I
like
bet you.
something's doing,
I bet
like,
you if you
scrolling
have,
through.
and it's cloudy, so I bet you like if you're shining a bright light like that through multiple clouds, it will probably fuck with the light a little bit as it like, because it was doing this. So if you went brrr like that and it like shoot, I don't know, I'm just high thinking, you know. But it's plausible that just between the camera,
Don't get him on one of them fountain
the
drinks.
camera, the
Yeah.
way it films it, and then
Stream
just like
from where?
there's
Soda
fucking
streams.
moisture in the atmosphere or whatever, it could
All this
Ha-
moist
Reflect,
weather.
yeah.
reflect funny.
Moist
Yeah.
ass weather.
But like, and then other people were commenting like it could be Christmas lights, but I don't think those lights that you set up, you know, the ones that you like
Yeah,
put in the house,
yeah.
and I don't
Yeah.
think they would
They ain't
reach
going
that.
that
Like
high.
that's like
Yeah, that's like that. You see this from they're floating in
I don't know,
space.
I
You
mean,
seeing
Yeah.
this?
The one just looked like a spotlight, and then you wonder what.
Right.
I mean,
The
it's
only
weird
other
that
thing I
it's
could think of
3
is
now,
like, you
but-
know, them big ass lights like you'd see in like Vegas that sit on the ground and
yeah,
move.
spotlight.
yeah.
There's nothing like that. over
No,
there.
we don't.
By your mom.
But
And there's nothing open.
But
Like there's not even
you got
like.
airports and stuff that way.
That's what my dad was saying too. It could have been the airport,
That's,
but that's a
what my dad
weird.
works at. Out there, and be like, like
You
what the
usually
fuck's
fucking around with people.
this? Yeah, fuck y'all doing over there. Stop fucking around with my friend's mom.
Yeah.
Freaking out and shit.
She's
Can't
trying
even
to go
sleep.
viral.
Yeah, she can't even sleep at night. You over there just trying to work.
Just fucking with
Yeah.
people. Ain't got no airplanes coming in here.
Because like we got my dad like a military grade flashlight because he likes flashlights and it's
Your
bright.
dad just likes flashlights.
He does.
That was
He
the
lo-
Fuck
weirdest
You didn't know
somebody
that?
up with it if you hit him in
He
the eye.
loves flashlights.
Really?
That's
Yeah.
a
Really?
odd
I didn't know that
hobby.
either.
Oh yeah,
It's
he
cool.
loves flashlights.
That's cool.
But like, and we got him this military grade.
So
I was like,
crazy.
I want to go play with it out back, and like, you hit it like it has different settings, and like the brightest, like I could see in the woods like perfect.
That's
Like,
crazy.
And I'm sure like you can, if on a cloudy day, you could probably hit the clouds
Yeah.
and see the thing.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Like,
So that's what I
people
thought
that
it
Probably
was.
just fucking
people that
Batman.
hunt use those things. They like scan the whole forest from way away, like whatever, to see deer and stuff like that. at night,
Yeah.
but-
It's like real.
I didn't know your dad loved flashlights.
He loves them.
How many lumens are the flashlights? Do you know?
It's been a couple years, so it's not. They're probably way better now, but
Way better than
I'm
that.
just curious. I don't know what a high or low. I think my light bulb is like 70 lumens.
Yeah, but
so I'm
I
just
was gonna
curious.
say they go like 700.
Yeah.
I know you can,
I'm sure
get,
they
you
go
can get a
high to the
Walmart as
thousands.
like a 700
But I
one.
mean,
You
for
can
a
get
light bulb
handheld-
or flashlight?
no flashlight.
Oh,
Like you
okay.
get a cheap
That's
one
a
for like
crazy light
it's a
bulb.
700 loom thing,
It's a grow light.
which I don't even know is big or little, but I don't know.
I couldn't fucking.
But I
tell
mean,
you.
it was a couple years ago we bought him
Yeah.
that.
Huh.
We had every kind
So,
of like he.
I was gonna
always-
say,
Damn,
do
I
you,
know
like,
what to
collect
get
them?
him next
like
year for
old,
Christmas.
Like military. And
No,
type-
he don't. I don't. I don't
just
even
a
know.
weird
Like he
thing
just,
likes. Oh,
like,
it's
you
not-
ever have the They had the one where it's just like there's no battery that you shake it up to
Yeah.
charge it.
Mhm.
He had that one.
Never seen that.
Yeah, like you could just shake it up.
Yeah, that's
Looks like
different.
that. Yeah,
How you do it? How you do it?
I'm about to
but
get
like he
banned.
had that one. He had like the keychain ones. Like when I first got my car, he was like, "Here's a flashlight kit." Like the one where
The
you
little
just,
mag light.
Yep,
Yeah.
the one where you hit the button in the back. He had.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he is obsessed with them. I don't
Remember
know
the ones-
everybody knew
you
that.
remember them ones that fucking back in the day, them metal bitches that were long as shit
Mhm.
and heavy? You could
Yeah.
fuck somebody up with
Yeah.
that.
I still got I bought it when I first bought the house. I bought like a big mag light just to have in the house. Just when I was like, oh, I guess I need a flashlight. Oh, never used it in my life. I mean, I've used it, but there's never been a moment I really had to. I just
Yeah.
fuck with the dog with. Fucking dog hates flashlights.
Probably said his uncle had a flashlight that had a battery backpack.
God damn.
That's fucking crazy.
That's like Ghostbusters.
I was just about to say that.
what?
I just had to act that out.
That's
last night.
serious as
Oh, we
fuck.
did.
Like I'm gonna be in a cave for 13 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember that dude at work that had the headlamp on?
I was just about to say that. The other day, this dude across the street, he can't even walk right.
So let that be known.
Yeah, let that be known because
He's probably watching. He's like, this asshole.
my neighbor's a dickhead. But he had the headlamp on. I was like, okay, you put the headlamp on because you take your trash out all night, but you can't put pants on. Like, he had shorts on. It's cold as shit right now. Like, he had shorts. He didn't have his
Oh,
underwear.
you
but
said didn't put.
Yeah,
I,
I'm sorry.
I let
He's
my dogs
he's
out
like,
my boxer
bam!
briefs
All I
this
can-
morning.
Flashlight on it.
All I can
Hey,
think
Brad, check it out.
of, all I can think of is some tighty whitey with some dude that can't walk.
But he, I don't know why. I guess
I let
like,
my dogs out my boxer briefs this morning, bro. I was like lazy as fuck this morning, so I put the headlamp. Yeah, I wouldn't have put a headlamp on the boxer briefs. I'm thinking about what his rationale
Yeah.
was.
Just taking
yeah.
the trash out at the wrong time. If you
Yeah.
gotta use a headlamp. Like, get that shit out
Yeah,
early.
get the
Get that
headlamp
shit
out.
out early, or take it out the next day.
Or
Like,
put an outside light.
Yeah, it's a
Just
fuck.
turn
Yeah.
the light switch on.
Hey, we just do it in the dark. It's fine. It's
Yeah.
not that
What the
hard.
fuck does he have
Yeah.
a headlamp?
It's not like I'm
for?
like, where's the curb?
No, I'll never find the front of my house.
Is he a minor?
Why is he? Why does he have that?
Like, you never know what's gonna go on when I get out
I
there.
mean, it's that dude that worked
I'm
with
gonna
us
have to
for
jump
like.
down the sewer or something. You don't know. Fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja
It's
Turtles might be
like
down there.
he act like we didn't have lights in the trucks.
Yeah,
at
they
all.
have. So like the thing where we work at, like the line that comes on, there's a light, and you
Yeah.
just flick it on.
Yeah, it's
this
two
dude
lights.
just brought a headlamp.
And then there's
in.
one at the end if you really need it. And
Yeah.
it ain't that dark in the damn truck. Like, like you about to be lost in a fucking cave. That's probably why he only worked there for like a week.
Yeah.
They don't respect the headlamp like they should. I'm heading taking my superpower somewhere else.
Like,
Yeah,
I'd rather go, where'd you get the headlamp from?
I know you guys didn't even ask about it. He was pissed. He's like, I'm
No,
gonna get
he-
this job and wear a headlamp. They're all gonna be on my dick.
He was trying to be my friend that day. A couple times.
He did too.
Yeah, oh, I drank too much last night. Well, you got to fucking work at 5:30 in the morning. You
I
probably
know.
shouldn't do that.
Speaking of which, I'm happy we go back at
6:30.
6:30.
When Sunday?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wake
Start-
up at 6:30. I can't. I don't want to have to start at 6:30.
Well, it's
Good
better.
job.
It's
starting
way
at-
better than 5:30. Like
Yeah, starting
Oh,
at 5:30.
yeah.
there's daylight out. I think there's daylight out. 6:30.
Yeah, 6:30 should be.
That's way better than
I was
like
gonna
when
say-
you're driving there and it's dark out. It sucks.
Need
It
to work-
sucks.
I get to work at 4. So
Yeah.
it's just like,
So this
yeah,
week,
sucks.
We
But
went at
leaving is
5:30
awesome.
dark. We left at 5:30 dark.
Yeah. Like we didn't see
Yeah.
the sunlight
You worked the whole.
That's that
like,
seasonal
12
depression
hours.
Yeah.
shit.
Because-
you don't see no daylight.
with the McLean's closed, but Wawa's open, so they up their orders a little bit. So
Mm-hmm.
that and freezer sucks ass.
So we can just yell at
You
Greg
gotta
now.
write that
Yeah.
on the freezer.
Freezer sucks ass.
Yeah.
Some Bart Simpson shit.
Well, one day, the dude from cigarettes had to go over there and tell him to start working. They're just sitting there.
Yeah, it's like 1 in the morning, and they just
You
sit
guys should
there
start a
overnight.
war. Start a. Do
That's
it
why I was
like
asking
Erasable. Get a whiteboard. Just
They
start
have one
writing-
right in the on our on the loading dock.
Write a little note.
Like, you guys suck.
That's what I was asking. What time the supervisor? Why wouldn't they have the supervisor come in like while they're there to like
I don't
make them work?
I don't know. The one dude just quit. That moved the cigarettes, but he didn't come until 5:30, so he came in the same time we did.
That's what I'm saying. And so they just sat there and did nothing the whole time. That's why they were always behind. Like,
Yeah.
That's what. Like we have an overnight shift now. They have 4 people in there.
Oh, they have overnight again?
Yeah, they brought it back, but they only have 4 people. So on a,
Is one a manager?
No, it's like 4 workers, but then you got like their days off. So at most times there's like
Wait, so there's no manager?
there is a manager,
I was
overnight
gonna
manager,
say.
but they don't count as it's like 4 actual workers. Then you got your manager overnight, but then you got to figure you got to give them a day off. So at most most times you have 2 or 3 people. Like it's the worst shift ever, and they're like if they like, I was like you might as well just enjoy the moment now because nobody can come in the next day and be like. Should have got a lot done last night. Like as soon as you get like 16 people, then your ass is gonna be in trouble. Like when
Yeah.
you show up in the morning and the shit's not done. I was like, Mom, just live it up now. Like to the managers, like you only got 2 people. What are they gonna ask you to do? Like just be happy everybody came to work that day.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's crazy. You would think more people would like, especially for like COVID and shit like that, would be like, yeah, let me work overnight.
Yeah.
A little bit safer.
Is it just because people
Way
don't
less
want to do
people.
it, or that's just what they did?
I don't know.
Well, they
like,
shut it
try
down for a while, right?
Huh?
Didn't they stop doing it for a while?
Stop
The
doing
overnight?
Oh yeah,
Overnight?
it just started. Like it started like 4 months ago,
Why?
but they haven't got it any.
And when I would
Because
complain
Walmart
every time.
decided, in my mind, and this is how I see it, you get rid of 2 salary assistant managers when you get rid of overnight. So you do that to every store, and you just save the person up top like a couple millions of dollars. You know what I mean?
We
What?
did different.
So
But if
But they brought it right back like within a year.
that's still a lot of fucking time that people
Yeah.
couldn't work safer.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like,
Go in and stock all the shelves with no customers in the store.
in general, like if you in retail, you think your overnight shift, you'd always want to have an overnight shift.
They-
and make it the
when I was
biggest
working
shift
there,
you can have.
They always called overnights the backbone of the company.
Yeah, because
because
what,
like
Yeah.
you get it all done, nobody's bothering you. You don't
Yeah.
have like that's what I'm saying. Like you, if you get it done, or your ass is gonna get in trouble.
Yeah.
Like
I don't
that's why-
understand how
Yeah, so they cut it all
no one
out.
gets in trouble at your store. That shit is empty.
Yeah, what that
Everything. Just
you
empty.
can't- there's nobody there. Like
That's
this.
what I'm saying.
it used to be good until they got rid of the overnight.
That's
And
what
I
I'm
remember
saying. You
I was-
would. That's
I
what
was
you're
telling
saying.
you.
You think
That
you're
shit
being
was
overnight
piled
to
up.
restock everything,
Yeah.
and it's just fucking empty. I don't
And then
even
they're trying to
go
stock
there
it
no more.
while we're shopping, and that's ridiculous.
Yeah,
because
but
they
they got
they
to
moved
down
the
that main
aisles to
aisle.
make them like
Yeah, I've never
that
heard so
fucking
many
main
when
aisle,
they
there's
first
a
got rid
pallet
of
on
it.
each.
I don't know how they.
John,
like,
you're about
I'm-
to get in trouble for exposing Walmart for
That's
these.
I think everybody already knows.
yeah, they did.
But that's so crazy.
No, it
that
ain't
they
his
would choose.
fault. No,
just-
we're just talking about how they ain't got shit in stock.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They make
And it's
so
there,
much
like it's
fucking
in the
money.
building. You just can't get it onto the
Yeah.
shelves because
It's like both your main aisles, like the one between the pharmacy and like the
yeah.
freezer. It's like where they have them breaks in the aisles. It's pallets.
And they put the pallets in the middle too.
And then the next aisle over, like where the
Cereal and stuff.
Yeah.
yeah, and
Yeah,
then
between
and then
that,
the appliances and stuff and all that
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
It's
They
like
got them
one
lined
each,
up on yeah.
Yep.
everything. Yeah, it's like cleaner now, but it's not.
Is it
I mean,
though?
just, yeah. Well, we're just not allowed to. Like for a while there, they were bringing like all this shit out, and it was like, what the hell? You like?
I remember
can't
I seen
bring
you.
it
You were
out.
bringing pallets out on the floor one day. I seen you.
I think before COVID,
That was like the most work I ever seen John do.
And you
I think before COVID, I tried to go get white T-shirts there.
and you couldn't
And
find any.
They
The
didn't have
shelves
t-shirts
were
all this
empty,
time.
and I saw somebody working.
Not a fucking
I'm
t-shirt.
like, hey, you guys got white T-shirts anywhere? And she looked at all the boxes and was like, maybe. I'm like, what?
Maybe.
Maybe.
The way he did, he's like,
Maybe.
maybe.
It was fucking. Oh my god. Okay, I am not digging through these boxes.
Yeah,
What
you
the
guys didn't have
fuck?
any like plain t-shirts. Like I just
No,
tried
for
to
a
buy
long
them.
time, I don't know
They were
why.
just empty.
Yeah, I have no clue why.
That shit was crazy.
There's I don't know. Like I said, there's
Overnight sounds like they
there's-
need to get back together.
Yeah, but nobody wants to. You can't hire people. Like there's nobody in the list. You go down the list, nobody wants to work.
Do they get
overnight,
paid
so
more?
I don't.
for, like, shifting
it's
or
nothing
something
like
like that?
crazy.
It used to
though.
be $1, I thought.
Yeah, it's not even that now. I think it's like 50 cents. You get more.
Yeah, they need to incentivize.
Well, that's
that.
like you with.
they don't got them
Greg.
managers.
He said he wanted more
Yeah.
money. He said it wasn't even that much more than us, right?
No, it's not for. Yeah, but to work overnight and then to work in freezer, that's.
Uh,
me and John had fun when we worked overnight.
Yeah, that's
that
what
shit was
every-
fun
like,
as
it
hell.
Well, apparently
Used to-
Freezer does now. They just sit there and do
They
nothing.
just sit there and somebody else.
And then once we come in there, like, oh, we'll actually work.
Yeah.
But we used to. I mean, what like first half shift, do all your work, and then like the after lunch, you're just like just fuck around and do the dumbest shit we can think of at work. Like it was the good ass time
We had-
overnight.
I wish we had our phones that we have now. Like we had these videos from the old crappy
On a
phones.
flip phone.
Yeah. Remember the LG? The what was it called?
Just that little
The
silver
Envy?
thing.
Envy with the keyboard on it.
No, I never had that.
We had a bunch of videos, and we thought that we were cool. You look at them now; they're all pixelated.
I had a
Can't
razor.
see.
I thought I was getting
I had
good
the Razor,
videos
too.
I had
on
the Razor too.
I'm
I
like,
had the. You
this
guys had
shit.
the original. I got the when
The
they came out
black
the
one?
black one.
Mhm.
That was hype.
My background was Don Vito signing a shoe. He was at the Blue Rocks game.
I always kept a razor in case like my iPhone or any of my phones after that, because before I had some random phone with a keyboard, but if they ever got broke, I could take my SIM card out and put it in my razor.
It used to be so much easier.
so easy.
You could just buy a phone, and be like, "Oh, I already
Put
got
my
a SIM
SIM
card," and
card
just
in
boom,
it.
it was fine.
Yeah.
You
Now
had
they
your
make-
contacts, and everything was already
I
in
still
there.
got a SIM card, but it's the hole's so small I can't even fit a paperclip in there anymore. It used to be a paperclip size. Now
It's
you
a thing you push down on it.
The iPhone?
comes with the SIM card remover button.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
Yeah,
does.
it should
Because
come with a little-
when Jaden
Yeah,
got his,
you
I
just
had to
poke
take
it.
his SIM card
It
out.
should be in your box.
It just looks like a paper, and you just
Yeah,
push
literally
it down
looks
on it,
like
and
it
it pops
is.
it
It
out.
really looks like just like a little wire with like a
Mhm.
L
Yeah.
shape or
Yeah.
something.
So I
weird
still
shape
could
to-
use my razor because I still have that phone.
Yeah, you probably popped it in there. Because when I was in the Apple store one time, I saw them. They were like, "I've got to take," and they like popped it in there. I was like,
Yeah, they just
She
push
was
it.
like, "Oh, it's in your thing."
Listen,
Yeah,
I think I
was
got
like, "What?"
scammed. I think I got scammed anyway when I bought this phone because the day I got it home, it said my fucking Apple iCloud account was trying to be used in Washington State or some shit. And the dude They were nice. I had a good time standing there listening to their jargon going back and forth. It was
Where'd you
funny.
get
To the middle fucking booth in the middle of the mall instead of
Ah.
to the actual store. So I got middle of the mall, I guess.
Mhm.
But I think they were distracting me. They had like horror movies on. They were just
got
chilling.
you, Dave.
They're like, this shit takes a long time to do all this, to switch everything over. Because I was doing a lot. I was like switching my number to the new phone,
Yeah.
and then Kylie's old shit to my phone that I was not using anymore. So it's just, I was like, oh, it's gonna take a while. But I had to change all my passwords on my phone.
Yeah.
Like I had to do all that shit.
I don't know.
But so if I had a SIM card poker, I don't think they gave it to me.
It's usually in the
SIM
box
card
like that
poker.
little white little envelope thing that
Mhm.
has
Yeah.
whatever in it.
Because
Yeah.
when we ordered,
With
like,
all phones, like has
Yeah,
it always came with the iPhone?
Yeah.
No way.
it might not come
Because
with
I
the
had to
new
do
ones
it.
though, because who knows? They don't even come with chargers anymore, do they?
Right? No, I had to
You
buy
get
the box.
You get the wire. You don't
'Cause
get
it has
the
No, but I just got the
lock.
11 and it came with it because I actually had to switch my SIM card over from my
But you got
Galaxy
You
to
got 12, right?
iPhone.
I got 12, not the 12 Pro. I got the 2 camera
Oh, he
guy,
pro
not the
now.
3 camera guy.
So you are
Yeah,
knowing
because when
that.
we were taking pictures, I
sold
was like,
out.
use Dave's phone. He's got a.
Dude, it does look way better. I looked at Ashley because I'm like looking at so on the new update, like I set it to where it shows me like a new picture. Like every day or every couple days, they switch like another 10 pictures. And you see all these different pictures from like all the years
Yeah.
that you would never fucking look at again, just like scrolling through your phone. But it shows them to you. And I forgot where I was going.
I knew.
You saw it happen, didn't you?
I see you
saw
trying to
it
like
happen.
elongate your words, like, and then
Oh, what was
the
it?
thing would
Yeah.
be.
You can just tell the old pictures from your new pictures, right?
Yes, thank you,
There
Jack.
you go.
You guys are
I got
high.
you.
So I'm
John's been
looking
high
at the
before, too.
pictures from
Yeah.
that night. It showed them to me, and I'm like, oh yeah, these pictures look awesome. And then Ashley, she was like, oh, you didn't send me the ones of us. And I looked at her picture, and I'm like, that picture looks dull as fuck.
I know.
Like so dull. I'm like, that's crazy because she has an iPhone X. It's not old. It's like that's what
that's
I
a-
had. I
that's
thought
a
I was
good-
taking awesome
I got
videos
XR
and
two
awesome
years,
pictures. Huh?
That's 2 years old then?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I thought I was taking awesome
XR
pictures and
11
videos. I guess I wasn't. It's pretty fucking crazy. But I like it. I like the 12. It's good. Good for good videos. And you can like tweak the exposure and like all that stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't mess with none of that stuff.
Nah.
I thought I was going to. Remember we were doing the slow motion for a while?
Yeah.
We were like going crazy with
Yeah,
it, and
when
then it was
first
like,
got
I
it.
don't even use it.
Yeah.
But you know how that films at like 60 frames per second or whatever for the slow mo, and this has HD and 4K. So it has HD 30 frames per second, HD 60 frames per second, and then it has 4K 30 and 60. So 4K 60 looks like better. You know when you film that shit in slow mo back in the day, when you watch the fast video of it, it looked like way better because it was filming at such a higher frame rate. Now that's like what the 4K 60 frame per second thing
Yeah.
does on this camera. That's why it's so.
Slow mo. I used to think it was cool, but then it was like you just be waiting. Like
Yep.
I called my dog in one time and just started slow moing it. And like when you go to rewatch it, you're like, well, this is going to take like
You're
3
waiting
minutes for my
forever.
dog to come in the goddamn room.
And it's so much darker too for some reason.
Yeah.
The slow mo?
Yeah. It seems like once you turn the slow mo on, like it gets real dark.
I haven't tried.
I never
this one.
did slow mo
But I think
ever.
because we did like the
The coin.
quarter thing, and just the sound of it was cool. That
Yeah.
slow mo was like,
Dong.
doing.
We did
kinda hear it,
bounce
like-
a quarter into a
yeah.
little shot
It
glass.
hit the
Yeah.
cup. It was like ching, ching.
Quarters was fun. You ever
Yeah.
play quarters back in the day like that, where you bounce the quarter into the shot glass? That shit was good
That was
times.
cool. And then you're just over it. Like I said, I haven't done it since like that. We did like some videos here, and then like I said, I made my dog like fucking come run into the bedroom and jump on the bed, and I was like, "This is so cool." You watch it back, and like, I'm not gonna spend 4 minutes. To
I know
watch a
you got to
video.
like chop it down to like where he's
Like, you
running
ain't gotta
and
edit it
jumping.
all down, you're just like, here he comes, because you're like,
Here he
like,
comes.
where'd he go? Like,
'Cause,
the
like,
house
when
is
you're-
that big.
When you're doing it, you take a 3-second video, and then
Yeah.
all of a sudden it's like 4 minutes.
Forever.
Like, damn, my house is small as hell. This dog outside somewhere.
You gotta let him in. Hold
Yeah,
on.
he had to unlock the door, come in here, find me.
Said you record?
Yeah,
because I'm about to
He's
jump
dead.
on
He
his
didn't
bed.
hear me. So.
Oh shit. Well,
No, I usually just
damn, I don't even know
fucking.
what time is it?
I don't know. We're at Regis.
It's
Time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah, that's
Where's the
10 or
thing that
something.
says how long we'll be recording? Oh, hour and 17.
No, that's not as bad. For some reason I thought that said something crazy at the bottom, 10 something.
No, if you look at that behind you, it's
Yeah, that's
What's that?
way
I don't
later
know.
than that.
It's one of them clocks that
I looked at it
the
earlier. and it
minutes
said
go a
like
little
11
faster,
times.
and
Like,
over
huh?
time it just goes.
Yeah.
What time does it say it is?
This one's
11:36.
11:38. 36.
John looked at that and was like, "Wait, what?
We were doing
I
a
gotta go home.
We were like talking about something. I looked at it. It said 11 something. What the fuck?
what?"
I was like, I know we weren't talking for under 2 hours. I'm like, God damn.
That's on my car.
Clock
I
be
won't
gaining
change
all
my
kinds
my
of
car a lot. Like when daylight savings all
Yeah.
that stuff, and all of a sudden I'll be like going to work. I'll be like, "Am I fucking late for work?" Sometimes
Am I an hour
like,
late?
tired as hell. Like you're like, "Fuck!" Like I really ever slept. And you're like,
Mine's
"Yeah,
easy. It's just a fucking plus and minus sign right next to the thing.
Yeah, that's mine's
I never
easy to do,
changed it
just
when I
never
got the
do.
car, like forever. And I was
Yeah.
like, I looked through my manual. I was like, I ain't fucking looking for this shit. I was like, let me just press these buttons. It's easy
Do
as
it,
shit.
yeah.
You just hold the plus sign
Yeah.
down, and it's like it don't do the AM, PM.
That
None of
just
that.
goes
Just,
through the minutes, like flies through. 'em.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Oh, so I want to do the sweatshirts, do the pullovers, but
he
we
wants to
gotta.
do K-Hawk style.
Where are you getting a sweatshirt from?
Fuck.
Well, that's what I was going to bring up because we can get like cheap.
I'll never wear.
I know because John
I'll
is
never
different with his
fucking
sweatshirts.
I'll never
I like
wear it.
plain shirts, plain sweatshirts.
But no,
Do
that's what
anything,
I'm going to
keep
do.
it
But
small, like a small thing.
well, actually, I was going to do like
FM real big on the back.
no. I was going to do it in the middle of the chest. Say it with your chest, unless you want to do because I said about doing the one on the side, and then you said, "Oh, we can do that," and then do a big one on
Do
the
it on
back.
but
I think just something, even like, I don't know, like a thing here and like something on a sleeve or something. Something just subtle.
Like Pulp Fiction scenes.
Yeah. Something like that. I don't care. I just don't want nothing like real big. Real big.
Let me see
I
what
like
brand do we
simple.
want to go with? Is what you're asking, right?
Yeah.
Why you guys
it's-
both wearing Pulp Fiction shirts? I
I don't know.
Yeah.
I showed up and he
They
was wearing
wanted
his.
the memo.
Well, I wanted to get.
I don't have a Pulp Fiction shirt.
You work
I
at
like
Walmart.
Pulp
that's what I
Fiction,
got.
though.
I saw it
I
after you
just-
said it. I was like, "Where do you?" I was like, "You got
Put
it at
two and
Walmart." And I
two
saw it
together.
hanging up, and I was like,
But I
You
wanted
guys
to
give
wear a
each
long
other
sleeve.
matching Christmas shirts?
No, we did get the matching Christmas ones.
No, them though. Did you get them at the same time?
No,
Oh.
We
it was in the group
podcast.
text.
Man,
I
told you.
I bought this
read them at
literally
work
the day before
sometimes.
he bought
I'm
that.
like, huh?
I literally bought this the day before he bought that.
Remember, I put it in the group chat. I was like, "Oh, I'm about to buy this Pulp Fiction
I was
shirt,"
like-
and he was like, "I just bought one."
Yeah.
Oh, I do
got-
remember that
This
now.
is Target brand. That's Walmart brand. That's
I do remember
Walmart brand's
that
got a
now.
lot more shit on it.
It does. It's a
This
lot
is like-
though. Like your sleeves be all itchy.
That stuff.
Oh, itchy and shit.
They screen printed it all. It's like the
Yeah,
wrong.
it is all screen printed.
Yeah,
Yours is from.
Walmart.
Yours is from.
Target.
So Target's
But
got
that's
better
like their-
quality distributors.
I
out there.
don't. It's
How many screen printed?
not
too?
really.
They'll both be good when they wear in.
Yeah, it's probably like the
when
same shit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That'll
Like you
get
look at the
soft.
tags or whatever. It's all the same.
But it's just like I just wore it because it was a long sleeve. Like
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of. It's like that T-shirt long sleeve.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of them. I got the Miller Lite one and I think a Pennywise one.
I got a few of them.
I like good long sleeve t-shirts. I've
Mhm.
been wearing them all this year. I had like a couple from last year, and I got a couple like a pack this year. So I got like 6 or 7 of them I can keep in rotation. I've been wearing them instead of t-shirts. It's nice.
Because Walmart done got them white boys.
Yeah, I had to order. Ashley ordered them for me on Amazon.
Better
Seriously.
go to Target.
yeah.
I bought my white t-shirts at Target.
But that's where I got our I got from Walmart the one I made for me and you.
Yeah.
FM Entertainment boy. That's dealt with now.
You just need I know. You just need a soft ass sweatshirt.
I just don't
Yeah.
but like online you
Oh,
can't.
John's talking about the quality of the sweatshirt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I can't stand just a shitty
Oh yeah.
sweatshirt.
Like I don't know. I
But,
don't
like,
know where
on
you
the-
order
like,
a
when you-
plain-
What brands are like decent that you can get that are plain?
I don't know. But if you
They have,
look
like,
for
the-
like the terry, what's it not called terry cloth? It's called something like that. But it's something like soft though, like that.
Isn't it like 50% polyester and 50% cotton? Like the
Yeah.
blend is.
Like I can after this I can just look and see what
Yeah.
this one is, and then because it's all soft inside or whatever.
Because I was like looking them up, but like I can't tell from the internet.
Nah.
Like I just order
Yeah.
four.
You have
and
to
then-
look at what it's made of. Like if it's 100% cotton, it's just gonna be heavy as shit. Then you can then it
Shrink.
shrinks. Yep. So
Yeah.
it has to have something else in it. So yeah.
But like, if we, so I can, you want to just keep it like this big for the,
yeah, you can just
Just
do
like
like
that?
our first like thing and just be a chest one.
yeah.
It's just for us four, right? That's all we're.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we can make more. Like
Yeah,
I'm sure
that'd be cool.
Trisha want one and
Yeah.
I
whatever.
can't.
But
Fault water.
You get a zip up or a pullover?
he
I
wants
can't-
pullovers. We had
I
that
can't
last
do-
time.
I hate zip ups. Just,
He big
you
sad.
got a quarter- you got quarters in though, right? It's not going like
Yeah,
that.
no, I don't go. No, this goes all the way down.
I can't. It fucking
I
makes
had a
those
quarter zip
rolls.
once.
Yeah, once you
Quarter
Once
zips
you
are-
once you wash them, like the fucking rolls that I cannot
Yeah.
stand zip ups.
Yeah.
I'm fucking picky
No,
as
no,
shit. Just don't mind me. You want to zip up, get a zip up. But
I'll do a pullover too. I don't care.
I don't care.
but I like having the pockets,
pockets,
in
yeah.
the
That
because you
go
can,
all the way
like-
through.
You can
Yeah.
touch your hands.
Yeah,
the whole
not what we
podcast
said.
is me holding my hand in here.
It is.
feels so nice.
it is.
I got my hands in mine too, but my hands.
But they don't
touch.
connect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to connect. I need the whole. Look at this. Look at this.
Whole
Ooh,
mic
you don't
on.
even know what I'm doing now here.
You doing
He
different.
got a hole gun this hoodie.
Oh shit.
Doing different.
Yeah, I don't know. It was like some overstock warehouse that had a bunch of sweatshirts, and you can order. So you can get like pretty cheap ones, but I need sizes and
I mean, I guess we could,
Yeah,
if we're
like-
just doing the us four, we could just buy really good ones, just split the
That's
cost or
yeah, that's
whatever.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm cool with that.
well, because I got her
I mean,
dad's vinyl cutter, so
I was gonna say
So you're gonna, yeah. What's the brand? Like, do you know different places?
Under
to
Armour's
order?
good, but some of their materials are
That's
weird.
what this is, and I love this thing's awesome. The Under Armour. So.
But that's what I'm saying. That's plain, pretty much plain too. But
yeah, but that's already got a thing on it. I don't want to put an FM with Under Armour on it too.
I wonder if
Yeah,
they
you're
have
not
ones that
finding that
don't
on there
have
anyway,
the
right?
tag.
Huh?
You're not finding that on there, are you?
What if
Under
they
Armour?
get a?
No, probably no.
Yeah, you're finding.
It's just they're all plain. Like they have Hanes and
You just have
If
to
you
look
get
at
an
it.
Under Armour one that has like a label instead of an embroidered, can you put yours over top of it, and it would cover it? Probably not, because
Probably
the
not.
background's clear.
yeah, because you gotta go to because I do have the heat transfer one, and like if it was like his, like that's probably screen printed, I think. And it probably wouldn't stick to it as good as with the fabric of
Got it. That makes
That's
sense.
a mic point on the side. I ain't trying to do
Oh yeah, some of them like the Old Navy ones.
Oh, maybe I'll get like this one. Vans too. They're weird. They give you like
yeah.
a tag that's like a mile long for some reason. I feel like
Under Armour's
I
like
might
that.
already cut it.
Oh yeah, if you get, well, you could just have like an Under Armour hoodie with the thing on the side.
Yeah.
Or something. That would be cool.
I mean, if you guys want to just everybody
I'll
buy their own
donate a
sweat-
hoodie.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like if you want
Yeah.
to do that, we could do that.
I mean, I just don't know. Like you're saying, with the brand already on there or something.
well, yeah,
that's
like
kinda
if it's
dumb.
like his or his, you can't.
Well, most Under Armour is gonna have the.
I just want to see what
the UA.
whatever this is made of is like soft as shit inside. And then they make shitty ones. Like I got a shitty
But
one that's just like this same material is damn near the same stuff inside. It's just like
I know I bought these ones off of Amazon, Champion ones for work. I told you, the fucking all the strings are coming out of.
Oh really?
Yeah, the wrist part already and everything. And like, I only washed it a
I
couple
spent some
times.
money on shit. There's supposed to be like good brands. Just like
I like when hoodies
it-
get, like, broken
3
in.
washes later, shit starts coming out.
It's like
already.
I'm wondering
What the
like
fuck?
why it's on sale on Amazon. It's like it was like $20 for them
He's like, it got all
Champion
these
boys.
strings out.
I bought 2 of them for work, and I'm like, this one's all fucked up already. Like,
I got a
Maybe
funny
that's
story
why.
about ordering shit on Amazon. I was going to Vegas for the first time for a show for glass blowing, and I ordered these boots on Amazon. It was literally the first thing I ever ordered off Amazon. Like, I needed to get shoes. I didn't have time to go to the mall. Like, I knew what size I was. These were good. They were Timberland boots. I just wanted like a nice. They were like not like the big, fucking shit stomping boots. They were like. So I get them. I got them from some third party thing because it was like a better deal. And I'm like, oh, I'm getting a better deal. I'm going to get this deal. They're this much to get them tomorrow from Amazon. But
Yeah.
this place has them for cheaper. So why wouldn't I get them from this place? This is fucking years ago. I get off the plane. And I'm like, what is that next to me on the floor? And then I'm like in the airport. And I'm standing there. I'm like, what's next to my feet? My fucking soles were falling apart. I mean, they were fake as fuck, and the soles started falling apart. And I landed, and I'm like, "What the fuck is going on?" So I had to wear my dress shoes for the rest of the time
Oh,
because
God.
the boots fell apart. So I threw them in the fucking trash as soon as I got to the hotel. But this is fucking ridiculous.
how much was the discount?
Probably like $20 or something. It probably wasn't shit.
Said these
so
boots
funny.
weren't made for walking.
Not at
They
all,
weren't.
You
dude.
just
Not
spent
at
the
all.
extra money for the
Yeah,
real
extra
Tim.
$20. He
Shit
just
was
should have did that.
Fucking stupid.
He's like, what did I step on? I stepped on my
Shit.
shoes.
My toes are tickling my soles. What's going on over here?
Some bodega in
I used to
fucking
wear
New
the shit
York
out of
got
Timberlands.
me.
Huh?
I used to wear the shit out.
I
of
have
it.
Oh
one
man,
pair.
I've never worn a pair
No?
in my entire life.
And my
I
mom
hated
and dad
them.
got them for me for working at McLean, like
Yeah.
in the warehouse, and they have no grip on the bottom. Like if it gets a little wet or whatever, I'm just like slipping around.
This was way when I was buying Rockaware fucking
Oh, John was on that.
$100 $100 and something jeans for no reason at all. And I would wear fucking Tim's when I wasn't skateboarding.
Yeah,
I
I'd
was
like a nice
skateboarding in
pair of black
Rockaware
ones.
jeans.
I just wear them
God
to wear
damn
them
it.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I got like I'm not wearing them now, but I think I wore them last night. Like they just go good with
Yeah,
like
jeans
for walking
and
around
shit.
regular, it's fine.
Yeah.
But, like they're not like work boots.
Yeah, I think they're just for style.
Yeah,
I think they make
they probably make
Probably.
they make
yeah,
better ones, but like if you're going to
Yeah.
the mall, like fucking Foot Action or
Get
Foot
some
Locker,
local
these
shit
shits are not made for anything.
not made
except
for
you.
walking.
Yeah.
Not through the
What did I step on?
Dude, it was fucking. I was like, what is this around?
He's like,
me?
yo, $20 off? Sign me up.
Yeah, I signed up for Amazon and I like.
It was probably the pressure of being in the plane.
fucking sold
sold
them.
them all.
My ears are popping. My
My
boots
shoes
are
are
popping.
popping. These boots were made for popping.
Yeah, never order from a third party, whatever. on
At
Amazon.
least not for shoes or.
Yeah,
That's
no.
why I wanted to ask where we're doing these hoodies eventually because they got those.
I can maybe ask my boss. They order hoodies and shit all the time, and I love their hoodies. They're like super comfy, so I can maybe ask them who their distributor is. I don't know if they can order
If you just have
blanks.
one, you can just look at to see who makes it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Well, remember we were going to do that with the shirts Jesse used to get from the Relay for Life
No, yeah,
thing.
yeah.
We were going to do that for the shirts we got, and then I just bought cheap ones from Walmart. They were all right.
Yeah, I still wear them. Not around, not anywhere.
I know. Not,
Not anywhere.
I wear it around the house though.
Then I wear it to take the trash out with my headlamp
Yeah.
on.
And my shorts and my dick out. Take my dick out to take a head. Fucking Recyclables got to get out. Whoops.
So does this.
He's like, FM Entertainment. What's going on down there, though?
This is the entertainment part. What you talking about? It's too funny. I just want to get comfy shit.
You can have two headlamps. Look down at that. You got one on too?
But
It's dark down here in these pants.
But it kind of made me mad watching that dude. Like, you don't need a headlamp. Like, I take the trash out if you want me to. It's kind of bright.
bro.
Full ass moon
He
out.
said it's kind of bright.
It's all bright outside.
Yeah, you got fucking what you call it, street lamps.
Yeah.
What the fuck do you need a headlamp for?
Babe, get the headlamp. I forgot. 8 o'clock at night.
I want to get attacked by raccoons.
Get the shorts that aren't
Keeps
that
them
long.
away.
I get attacked by slinky bull before you get raccoons.
You would too.
Get my best pair of boxers. Daddy's going outside.
Gotta give something for these motherfuckers on the podcast.
I know
to
Brad
talk
over there
about.
watching.
Give me the shook mine out.
Give me the checker boys today.
ass.
Brad's watching. I see him over there.
He probably like the neighbor was taking his trash. Like, yeah, I know headlamp on.
Brad be across the street wearing pants. Babe. Brad be wearing pants when you take the trash out. Stupid motherfucker. Ain't even got a
He's like, I
headlamp.
wear them little shorts with a half a chub.
Talking about FM Entertainment on the shirt, babe.
Talking about.
He said he's gonna give you some FM entertainment.
Too funny. Well,
This is a good one.
wrap this boy up.
It
I'm
was-
glad we. I'm back in action.
Back in action. Yeah, Dave.
Hi as fuck.
COVID free, high as fuck. He's
Yeah.
ready to play some Oculus.
No, he
No,
ain't
not
too.
tonight, dude. Not,
Not tonight.
Not today.
Not last time either.
yeah. Nah. I ain't playing no more of them.
Why you ain't smoke the bitch cold?
It is getting cold now. Are you cold?
Yeah.
I was about to say.
Yeah, you
I'm
can
cold
tell.
as shit.
I was all rubbing my arms and shit.
Like I feel it starting to come through here, like probably like 20 minutes ago or so. I was like, yeah.
I wasn't about to turn around and grab my hoodie though.
Did you post anything from our Instagram?
Not today. it
Good
is.
job, John.
Yep, killed it. We'll get a little something afterwards. My
Post it
sister
right
was
after
a-
this episode.
My sister was a big fan of the last post. Where we're all just sitting down, like looking at our phones. When I put, it said like It's the excitement of pre-podcasting or something like that. And everybody, all three of us are just like looking at our phones.
It's different though. You gotta like. I like having an hour before we're listening to music and
Yeah.
we start drinking and we start a little bit of talking and then
Well, I didn't even realize how late it was until we went out there with Bradley, and I was
Yeah.
like, oh shit, it's 8:30
I
something.
know because I like to be out here at 8 o'clock and have the music going and
Relax,
whatever. Get
drinks
your,
on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we only did like one Jaeger bomb.
I know. but
I know.
That my second boy's gone.
Yeah,
Same.
I'm trying to drink
I'm
more of
almost
that.
done.
Huh?
So they ain't trying to drink more of that.
You will too.
We can have another Jaeger bomb. You're off tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm off.
You ain't got no
I
job.
ain't got.
How you
Speaking
get
of which, I
fired
just
on your
watched
day
that-
off?
I just watched that the other day.
Did
you?
That movie's still funny.
Yeah, all three of them were funny.
But the
Right.
first one, I wanted to deal with Smokey.
R.I.P.
Like that.
Debo. He dealt
Yeah,
with.
he dealt with too.
Yeah, I was gonna say ain't gonna have it now. I got
Was he in the third one?
Debo.
It was what's his
Yeah.
name?
Nah, Debo's in there.
What
Debo's
was Friday?
in the third one.
Oh, what
'Cause they
Friday
get
you
out of
talking
jail.
about? What was the Christmas one where they were robbing?
That was the
shit?
third one. That
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
with
Yeah, he's in that one.
the big dude who went to jail. And then he came back out and he was like
Debo's
gay.
the big dude.
No,
No,
they had
Terry
what's-
Crews.
Yeah, Terry
Terry
Crews was in the
Crews.
third one.
He all grips him up.
Yeah.
Come here. Grips him up. He's like, he's making him dance. He's like, I love me some Tupac.
Yeah.
Watch the video.
He's like, you gangster.
That shit was funny as hell.
Was Debo in the third one though?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
'Cause I remember the
I
second
think so.
one.
I bet you
He was
made a
trying to get.
cameo
He
or
was trying to
something.
break out of jail and beat what's his name up because he beat him.
That
up
was
in
the
first
second one? Maybe
Yeah,
that's what I'm
the
thinking
second
of.
one.
Yeah,
Where
maybe he's
he
not
went
in the,
to his uncle's house.
Yeah, maybe he's not in
Yeah.
the third one. Then I was thinking of that Chris.
He said
I was
they're not
thinking that one.
20s,
Yeah.
but they nice.
Yeah.
What you mean they ain't 20s?
Yeah. But I keep them clean.
Keep clean though.
Yeah, that shit was funny.
Keep
That girl
the
keep
fuck out of
I
this
was gonna
car.
say, that girl keep the shit out. He's just standing there watching me. He's like,
Like,
hey,
no.
why'd you stop her?
Hey, man.
Fucking
He's like,
faced
baby
him.
D, you ain't gonna catch me.
They all ran around the car. He got
did
that
that.
new Twinkie. I got that new Twinkie. He all threw it on the car.
Glitter.
He's like, it's the same cookie you can get from commissary. You can get it, baby D. You can get it.
That shit was great. I
Yeah,
love this stuff.
They were all good.
I like the
All
first.
three.
I'd maybe seen the third one once. The first and second I've seen. They're hilarious, dude.
Yeah, they were all.
I'm sure the third one is. I think I never. They're not. That one's not on as much.
Yeah,
Was
I
it
don't
Friday
think-
after
that was like, I
next?
used to be able to see Friday in part 2, like all
Well,
the
that and
times.
his dad, Witherspoon, is
He died.
He just died not too long ago
Mhm.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this last, well, maybe 2009.
He's funny
I don't know if it was
as shit.
2000.
He was.
Yeah.
He's all in here smoking them tweeds.
Yeah.
Yeah, that dude was funny. He was in what was that sitcom they were on with the Wayans brothers?
I don't know. I don't remember.
He was on that sitcom now.
I know what you're talking about.
I can't remember what it was called.
Mm-mm.
How did that bitch spray the shit out of that stuff when he
Yeah.
was pooping?
We-
Remember they told him, he's like, I can wait. Get your ass in here. I smelled your shit for like 20 years. You can smell my shit for 5 minutes.
He's like, your mom told me you got fired. Oh,
he was shit different.
he was.
I'm just about to bring that scene up.
Oh, but the other day I just showed Billy the Wild and Wonderful Ways of West Virginia. It's on
Oh,
Prime.
yeah.
They had the 10th anniversary.
Oh God, I don't want to see the. What is it? The people 10 years later?
No, it's the same.
Oh,
it's just
I was like,
they just
no.
brought it back because it's on our show. And that shit's so funny.
It's so crazy.
It is.
The mating call where he's shaking.
Where he's shaking the
bottle.
zany.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I do right now. I do zany bars, and he was naming all this other
He was
shit.
I know.
fucked up, dude. That movie, that whatever that is.
Have you ever watched that?
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
The Wild and
Yeah, I think
Wonderful
you
Woods of West
told me to
Virginia?
watch it, so I don't know if I
Oh.
watched the whole thing. Probably
No,
not.
but it's on Amazon
No,
Prime.
no.
It's funny as shit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that's it.
All right,
It
everybody.
is.
How do I stop it? I do it every time.
Don't stop it. Don't stop.
Don't do it.